Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath. Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
I wish my refund hurry up so I can have a taxitude.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
I'ma be like, let me get 20 on pump 3.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Matter of fact, make it 25, and yes, I would like to donate to the March of Dimes, so ring me up that Coke and candy bar 2 for $2.22 deal where $1 goes to March 2. Oh, and ring these Skittles up for my kid too. And when the cashier tells me to have a nice day, I'm gonna be like, no ma'am, you have a blessed day, sugar.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Pull down my shades like Kim Kardashian, smile like Gabrielle Union.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Flip my bundles like Nicki Minaj and queen out the door like Beyonce.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Goofy face, goofy face, goofy face, heart, 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 muscle, muscle, muscle.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Sassy black girl, sassy black girl, sassy black girl, kiss, kiss, kiss. Hashtag so what, hashtag I ain't shame, hashtag my money, hashtag call me taxitude honey.
Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio.
It's a blast!
It's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Hello. This is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Welcome to the Friday free show of A Mediocre Time.
Hey, it is another A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm trying to want to make sure the camera is on our very, very, very special guest. We have a little tiny special guest, but
Yeah.
hey, it is another A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom. We've got lots of guests today.
Yes.
People are streaming in and out to get your nuts.
Yeah.
Gnome and Daughter nuts.
Last call for Gnome and Daughter's nuts if you want some. Here.
Gnome and Daughter nuts!
There you go. Little Gnome and Daughter's nuts. Come get them. Oh, do you want
I
the
wanna hear
real?
the whole thing,
You want to hear the whole thing?
It
Okay,
makes me
here we
laugh
go.
every time.
Gnome and Daughter nuts! They'll poof your lips!
There you go. Gnome and Daughter
It
nuts.
makes me laugh every time. I don't know why.
Yeah. People have been coming and getting Gnome and Daughter nuts, which are my boiled peanuts that I made
Yeah.
last weekend. Today is the last day. Stop by the studio and get them.
We
There you go.
we have some BDMs in here watching a show.
Happy
It's a
birthday,
BDM birthday.
Birthday BDM.
My sister
birthday.
Jen is here. She's
Yeah,
off camera.
she's
but
off camera.
We'll bring her on, I think, the last segment and talk to her. And then, of course, Seth Petruzelli is here.
Hi. I mean, of course, I haven't been here in a hot minute. I
It's
don't
been a
know
while.
when the hell
You
I've
look
been here.
extra thin right now. You do. You look very thin.
Well, at least I know it's not my prostate.
Did you just get that checked?
I got my PSA checked.
Yeah. I have a
I was worried.
colonoscopy and an endo.
Next Tuesday is my colonoscopy and upper endoscopy.
Next Thursday's my
No!
upper endoscopy.
Getting a colonoscopy the same week?
I'm getting my
It's at the same time.
I'm getting my colonoscopy and my endoscopy, or
Same
whatever
time.
you call it, at the same time too.
Upper endoscopy.
I know.
Yeah,
next
endoscopy.
Thursday.
Endoscopy.
Same
I
time.
can't say. I want to say endoscopy.
So,
Endoscopy.
Yeah.
your daughter Vera's here
Hey,
as well. How you
look
doing,
how
Vera?
cute.
girl?
Hi, Vera.
Hi. Hello. She'll
So,
unshine a little bit.
so
Yeah,
Seth,
she's, oh my God, she's so gorgeous.
so
Congratulations. My God, what a cute baby.
Before-
It's not even a baby anymore.
Before we catch up
Oh.
with Seth, Seth had, I figured it out on a walk to Publix. Seth has IAS syndrome. which means it's always something.
I'm embarrassed. That's true.
And
you're not wrong.
and the reason I know that is because I too have IAS syndrome, and the whole Vann family has it.
Well,
the Vanns and the Petruzellis have it's always something syndrome.
He's gonna hate being compared to you.
Well, because we can't. Every time I talk to Seth, it's never smooth. It's never, hey, hey, you coming in today? Yep, I'll be there. And then he comes and then
It
he
used
leaves.
to be like that.
What happened?
And,
What's the
Fucking
problem?
life. I got too ambitious and I bit off a lot more that I could.
Do you
chew.
think? Do you think you bit off more than you can chew?
Way more. I've never been one to admit that. Now I'm admitting it right now. God damn it!
No, you're good. No, all the way up. Take it all the way up and then let it down. There you go.
Oh, yeah, you're having problems with the mic?
See?
No S in your IAS. It's always something. And so
And you can see this on camera on YouTube and Twitch. You can see Vera,
So-
who's having a wonderful time. She got a microphone. Hold on. Let me give her. Hold on. You want to talk? Go ahead, Vera.
Hi, baby
Tell
girl.
us what's happening, lady. What's going on?
You got your ABCs.
She is so gorgeous.
Okay.
My Jesus.
So and everybody always fawns over babies. I'm not
I
so
love
happy.
'em. I'm into babies.
I've seen a baby
I just
before.
miss it. I miss it so
Oh,
much.
you guys have never seen a baby?
I don't
haven't.
have any baby anymore. My
Because you have
baby's-
two boys. I don't know. I never was like that. Then when I had her, every other baby I see, I think people think I'm a creeper because I'm like looking at their
No.
babies like, oh, I see Vera. And,
I
and
don't
then-
even care about that. Like, I don't have a baby anymore. My daughter's working at the dance studio of mine 5 hours a fucking day. I never see my daughter. I haven't eaten dinner with my daughter in 2 years.
So the reason why Seth, but she'll be a champion. Then. That's what champions do. Listen, you have to sacrifice to be a champion. Anyway, the reason why Seth hasn't been here for so long is because usually the day before he texts me like, I can't come in tomorrow. I got this. I
Dude,
got a
'cause-
belt.
Go ahead, sorry.
It
It is nonstop. Like I'm playing contractor on 2 houses. I'm trying to run my dojo like full time, like by myself.
You got to get a
And
guy.
Mike's got me good with the jungle, but I'm
It's time
so
for Javier to take
effing busy.
over dojo.
Yeah.
My throat. I'm always raspy now. You hear this? I think I
Because you're yelling at contractors so
Yeah, I
much.
don't
It's
know.
from yelling at Mexicans. Like, get off my roof.
Seth is too cheap to hire another employee. See what I'm saying? So he wants to do it all himself.
Well, I thought Tracy would be good at. She is good at doing what she does, but it's not the same.
It's good at feeding
yell-
the baby.
I'm very micromanaging, and I micromanage her too much, and it's not good. So,
So you say hiring your wife and having her work for you didn't work out? Weird.
The chat room
That's
is
a weird thing.
Chat room is weighing in. Honky says in the YouTube chat room, "Oh my God, I ain't seen Seth in years. Looks like he's fighting AIDS as good as you can."
All right, well,
I'm still 205. I'm the same weight.
Seth,
Same weight.
we got a lot to talk to you about in a little amount of time because speaking of it's always something, Seth's like, I got to bring the baby because Tracy's got COVID.
This morning, she's in the bathroom taking. She did a COVID test. Set the timer for 10 minutes. She's in the bathroom
don't
taking
do
a
the
deuce.
test. Just go to work. Get to work. Rick Scott.
Not testing years.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I wanted
You
to
got a cold.
Whatever. I want to. If it's Rona, she's isolating. I'm not having.
Isolated.
That's done.
2021.
I have Andrea rub your face on my face. Spit at me.
Anyway, it's
I
always
don't want to
something.
get sick. I hate kids.
Daniel has made you a song, Seth.
I did.
I got a song?
I made you a song.
Wait, who did?
Yeah.
Vera's talking.
Yeah,
Vera,
can
tell
hear the
us.
song.
Vera, what's up? How are you? Can you hear me? Can you say hello?
Hi.
Hi.
All right, there's a baby's talking.
All right.
This is what your podcast is going
We'll do the
to.
song. We'll do the song. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I made you a song. I hope you like it. It's for you and Vera. I think you'll like it. Here we go.
Better not be
Let's
sarcastic.
do it.
First of all, CTE is a neurodegenerative brain disease caused by repeated blows to the head. That has become well established over the last couple of decades. Those repeated blows appear to lead to a buildup of certain proteins in the brain called tau, which results in progressive deterioration.
He's back, the dum-dum is back. It's Orlando, Florida's favorite hypochondriac. His house was on the market for like 2 full years while he was getting MRIs on his lumpy ears. He's back, Hong Kong stupid is back. It's stress, but he thinks it's a heart attack. His boat is on the market 'cause he never has time. He's a prisoner to his CTE mind.
While there can be suspicion of CTE based on symptoms and a history of repeated blows to the head, what really complicates this whole issue is that you can only definitively diagnose this after death. Death, 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 death.
It made it better than your daughter was listening.
She was deeply.
She was
She was
really
very
listening.
deeply
She
listening.
liked it the most.
I felt very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's not
She
good,
had
right,
the
Josh?
headphones on. I was like, I wrote that for
Say
your
no good,
dad. I wrote that for your dad, not for
Yeah,
you.
they rewrote it when you thought you were coming alone. Now you're bringing your
I
daughter.
hope you feel good that she
don't.
she heard that.
I don't. It actually
No,
really
I don't
did.
understand.
It slapped the headphones off her head. Oh my god. Okay.
So
Well, it's a very stereotypical song. Like the Hong Kong's violin, whatever that is.
Yeah, Hong Kong stupid.
So, Seth, let's talk about your house.
What's going on with
So
it?
I heard it's finally sold, right?
Oh no, it's not sold.
Oh,
I thought it was. Tom told me to write the song. He's like, it's fine. He sold the house.
Oh, I got
it's all
it.
good.
I got
Go
it.
hard.
I got it under being sold and under contract are two very different things. As you know, you have to go through lots of hoops to actually get the house sold into closing, as far as like
Yeah.
inspections.
once they do that inspection, see that slanty roof.
Yeah, anything
it's
can
over.
tear it.
They
You
were
gotta tell
actually
'em.
they're actually okay with the slanted room only because I
You
had
can't talk about that after I played the song.
only because I had the structural engineer report on that little slanted side house that it's okay.
Yeah,
and
but then my
everything's
wife's like, this guy had bad mojo.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it. It's haunted. They say there's a Japanese
fine.
hair
It's
ghost in
fine.
here.
They just look. I fixed that house up so good that the inspectors had to nitpick every little thing in that house, and
Oh, that's
And
why.
then-
That's what you said.
exactly why.
It's been fixed up so good it won't sell.
It's so good. The inspectors are like, this place is a dump. I was like,
It's
that's
not a
weird.
fucking dump. It's not, and you know it. It's a very nice house.
It's not a dump.
But it's under contract. I mean,
Under
that's,
contract. It's
that's
for
great.
it literally, when I first started this, I never would have imagined I'm selling it for this. But about 4 or 5 months ago, I said to myself, this is the absolute bare minimum. If I get $1 less than this, I'll rent it out and not and figure something and sell the Neil house.
Okay.
Like,
Whoa.
so it's at the very bare minimum amount of what I.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good level to sell it.
Yeah, mission accomplished.
Exactly.
If this is $1 lower, I will not sell. And it landed on the market.
On
He's
the
like,
market.
all right.
Yep.
I believe you've lost some value there.
Yeah.
Let's talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
what
hence why I'm fucking angry.
Oh, don't curse in front of your daughter. Come on.
I forgot
It's a
your
baby in here, man. My
Yeah.
God.
Sorry, baby.
Like, I can hold my tongue. I haven't cursed one time.
Yeah, but your pants are unzipped. Very weird.
So, what'd you sell it for?
Well, I don't know yet. We'll see.
Well,
That means it's
I
still
don't know.
fluctuating.
we're all gonna see on Zillow anyway.
In case something falls through, I don't want to say, and then I want to put it back on market. I don't want people to know what I'll settle for.
Okay, all right. I like that. I like that.
That's
Keep it
why they
close to
don't.
the
That's why
vest.
they don't release that information until it's sold.
I like that. It's like Netflix. Never give the numbers.
What was it for sale at? I'll tell you.
What am I down? What was I down to selling?
Well, yeah, or like-
1.299.
Okay, all right. That's what it was listed at.
That's
And
well,
then-
originally 1.799.
Okay, yeah.
But now 1.299.
you know what?
Yes.
When say a house went up for sold for a 1.1 million, right?
Yeah.
Like it used to be. Like at a
be a
level, like
mansion.
$1 million
Yeah.
house was like in the 90s. It was like, man, could you
Oh, yeah.
imagine living in $1 million house? And now it's like,
It's like, exactly.
it doesn't get
I
you
literally
that
just
much.
bought my Neil house was $1 million house, and I didn't even think I was buying $1 million. I was like, oh yeah, $1 million house, great. It literally didn't even register until like I just bought $1 million house.
Yeah, but it's like
But it's a shit piece of shit.
It's a 4.3, like
Yeah,
something like a flat roof, old Florida
But
house
that's
built
how,
in the 50s.
like, I remember my dad, and I don't think we ever made it to even $1 million. I think my dad, like, when he was kicking around, like, what happened, or, like, he'd be like, this house here is like $500,000. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I remember saying like
Tip
400,000.
top. Yeah.
Being like, oh, I can't wait to live in a house like this.
Right.
Or-
Like, I was like,
Yeah.
that's the top. Like, nobody's going to, like, why would you spend $1 million on a house? There's no need.
If you look around, there's some look on Zillow. There's some $1 million houses that you look at. You're like, that's $1 million. It's a regular Florida house, but it's in Winter Park or something.
Yeah.
And there's some dumps that are
Oh,
is
yeah.
lakeside and that are $1 million.
There's one lady that has, and maybe people know of this house, but there's a house over on
Oh, God, over by Mellow Mushroom in Winter Park, and it's the old Trump house, and it's like the whole house. It's in the richest, like, most expensive neighborhood you could ever be in.
Yeah.
But it's a dump that the lady has let it kind of fall into disrepair and hung all these Trump flags everywhere.
Okay.
And it's just Trump crazy, and then I'm like, her neighbors must just think it, like, it doesn't matter what your politics are, it's an eyesore. It's just wild. It's a wild look. It's got Christmas lights.
Yeah,
it's got all the crazy flags and stuff. And it's in the middle of like the most expensive spot. And in fact, there's a house next to it that started to be built that's like an architectural, like a monstrosity. It's just beautiful, but they stopped it because they probably looked at that lady and they're like, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah. I like when those people, they refuse to
I do
sell.
too.
They stay there, and then they just make everybody, their neighbors hate them. It's like,
Yeah.
what? Like, is that a quality of life that you want to live? Anyway, so Seth, we gotta get you out of here.
Yeah, you gotta go spend time with your baby, buddy. No, you're fine.
No, Vera's doing what Vera
Yeah,
does.
she's reading Brown Bear.
Yeah, Brown Bear. She likes.
That's
She's got all the animals, kind of like she sounds them out. She got
Oh, that's so cute.
So Seth, besides being ridiculously busy and
Yes.
wearing yourself thin with all your jobs and your houses, what else has been going on? How's dad life? How's that?
Dad life is amazing. That's one thing that's keeping me sane.
Yeah, you look good. It
I mean,
fits you.
not sane, but it's busy work, but it's.
But
fun.
you love
I'm
it.
enjoying it. I'm loving it.
How's the dojo? How are the?
I don't know. It's fallen to disrepair.
I did not expect that.
I mean, I'm there teaching all the time. But
Because normally you're like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good.
Or
I don't know the last time I made a marketing call or a sales call.
So
It's been a while.
just go through
When's the
the
last time I was in here? It was probably about that long ago. since
Okay.
I was like 3 or 4 months ago, right?
So you're
It's
not-
been- or 3 months ago, maybe.
I don't know. I gotta as soon as I'm into the new place and everything's set and situated, I'll worry about the dojo.
so you get back there, like,
No, it's been good. I mean, I've been everything's great. Students are great. I'm teaching. Everything's good. We just had belt testing last weekend, so I had to test about 100 students for that. So it was good. Everything is good.
It's just a lot.
It's just a lot, and I haven't trying to grow it anymore because I'm so busy with 2 houses.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff for this. My house I'm in now, I have an electrician, an AC guy, just a random handyman guy, a plumber. Literally every single trade you could think of, I'm trying to like coordinate, get quotes on, and figure stuff out. And I'm trying to talk with the buyers about what I can and can't do, or what can I get away with. It's just been a fiasco.
Yeah, I think Robert kind of sums up what the listeners were. They were concerned about you, and I told you that before. And Robert sums it up in the chat room. He's like, it's definitely good to see Seth, even if it's for a quick visit. I agree. Even if we just get to see you and Vera for just a second, it's really cool to see you, and I'm glad that it seems like you, because
And I
last
feel
time
bad
you were in
'cause
here,
this
you
was
were real sad.
Yeah. Well, this is my like I've always told you guys, this is like my outlet. This is where I kind of get my feelings out for sure. Like, for real. This is my therapy. I've always told you guys that. So I miss coming
We'll get
here
back
and
to it.
discuss-
We'll get
and I
more
hope I can
regular.
get back to it.
Yeah, we will.
Well, let's talk about that. So, do you still have Jackal and other students working for you for free, or did they take off?
What's up with Jackal? I feel like he's not pulling his weight anymore.
No, he's so good. He actually just texted me this morning, said, "Hey, I know Tracy has the Rona. If you need any help watching," he's really good at Vera, like really good watching Vera.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
he's a very effeminate man.
So
he's good with children.
Yeah, it seems like all
Definitely gaze out with me.
all of Seth's friends somehow do work for him as well.
It's
His
called
daughter-
it's called the Tom Van.
Petruzelli Van.
You guys have a lot of similarities.
Yeah. I was about.
I take care of him at the dojo. That's right. They get free weapons classes.
Free weapons class.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of
That's an
money.
add-on. I want the
Well,
real. I want
That
the
sounds like a
kata.
gravedigger story to me.
His daughter just tested. She is my very first teen woman black belt.
Free test.
Huh?
Did you give her a free test?
Belt testing.
Yeah, you get, but Jackal gets it free.
Oh no, that's for my instructor. I don't get that one.
Okay. Okay.
You don't even give her your daughter.
I like the
free-
argument. You're like, hey man, I gotta pay these guys.
No,
Babysitting your
honestly,
daughter.
I swear to God.
He was. He's there.
He's not doing it every day. It's once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Vera just reached into your bag, pulled out like an applesauce, and threw it back in disgusted. She threw it back in disgusted.
Oh, and yeah, I got my choke things ready to go like all the time.
Oh my god!
Oh, what is that?
Has she started to rebel
A
against
choke
her?
thing in case she chokes. I have this. I carry this with me everywhere.
Hold that up
literally
so people
everywhere.
can see it. So they can see it. That
It's
is
the thing you
yeah.
put in there. Get
yeah.
the choke out.
You'll never use it.
Well, I hope I never have to use it.
I'll give you $1,000. I'll bet you 2-1.
God,
if you
dude.
use it, you have to.
You're betting on his child choking. I like. You know what? That's when it's a problem.
I'll give plus 800 odds.
Tracy has to tell me to chill out every night when she eats spaghetti. And I hear her go, I'm like, Tracy, she's choking. She's choking. She's like, she has to learn how to cough it up. It's fine. Just leave her alone.
Oh, that's a tough.
I'm like, I'm like shaking her. I'm like, oh, fuck.
That'll help.
Me shake spaghetti out of baby.
I freak out every time she does a little cough.
She's moving around good, man. You're.
She runs. She gets on my treadmill.
Yeah.
And literally sprints like I'm going on a fast jog, and she's on it like
You
sprinting.
still jog every day? That
Not
causes
every day.
butt cancer.
What are you
It came out last week.
no,
Running causes.
Everything causes butt cancer.
Ultra people that run.
ultra marathon. I only do 5Ks once a week. That's it.
Ooh, that's
not a lot.
That's
5K once a week is
That's
not
a
a lot.
nothing.
Yeah, that's
gateway
like
drug
nothing.
to butt cancer. Gateway drug to butt cancer.
Butt or blood?
Butt.
Yeah,
Butt,
it
yeah.
affects your butt. But I was like, cycling has to be worse.
No, it's not. It's just
should.
not. Nobody knows why. Maybe it's because the seat plugs your butt so the cancer can't get in. I'm no scientist, but that sounds sound.
I mean, I know, baby girl, they don't want you to choke. They don't want
No,
to choke
that's
yourself.
fine.
That's nice. Thank you.
She's giving her. She's like, I won't need this. She
Yeah.
knows.
They
She's
don't
smarter
want you
than you are. So Seth, before you leave,
Before I want you out of here.
because
No.
Thank you, babe.
the
It's her
fa-
birthday gift.
Your daughter is giving all the pillows to our listeners. I like this. She's so cute.
So you're carrying around a anti-choking baby thing,
Yeah.
But I kind of relate to that because I would sometimes are fearful of my sons, like especially when they're young choking. But now,
You
like,
used to carry an EpiPen. You don't
yeah,
anymore.
cut their grapes.
Oh, that's my phone.
Yeah, the EpiPen. Like we'll be in places that are fire ant crazy, and I'm like, did we bring the EpiPen? No, goddamn. They're taking a chance here.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, Seth, how was your middle school experience?
My middle school experience?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that when you were a fat ass?
sixth, 7th, and 8th grade. Okay, so 6th grade, I was known as Mophead. Chubby, hair like always disheveled. And then my dad called and threatened to kill the principal if he didn't straighten the kids out that were bullying me.
So your dad, instead of getting helping you, he threatened to
I
kill
remember it's like burned image in my brain. You know those memories that are just right there. I remember watching him on the phone saying, "If you don't tell those kids to stop it, I'll tell him to give them the death blow." And then he punches the
Wait,
wall.
your dad?
The death blow is what we called it in karate.
The death blow?
The death blow.
Like
It's what we called it in karate when you did a really good center punch to the stomach and you stop their heart. It's called a death blow.
Okay, I like that. Dude, your dad's awesome. That's a fantastic thing to say.
Dad called the principal and said, if these boys don't stop bullying my son, I'm going to tell them to give them the death blow.
I'm going to tell my son to give them the death blow. Yes, verbatim. That's what he.
So really, he was threatening their lives through the principal.
Yes,
Less
yes.
of threatening the principal's
Now,
life.
did that
Right,
stop
right.
anything?
Actually, I became a couple friends. Like it was like a couple weeks after the parents did have a talk. The principal told the bully's parents. The parents talked to the kids. They came up to me and did apologize, and then we became really good friends.
Have you
after.
talked to
So, yeah, it
Tommy
worked.
about the death blow? Have you talked to Tommy about the death blow?
I like how they're like, this guy.
Yeah, I didn't teach them that. They didn't get the red belt. Red belt's when they learned the death blow. So
Okay.
they didn't learn it. They had one to.
So Tommy didn't make it far enough to get the death blow education. Damn it.
Yeah. He's going to middle school now. I'm like, I wish he would have learned karate.
He has no death blows.
If he only learned karate. Anyway.
But 6th grade was bad. 7th and 8th grade were okay.
When
We're
did
okay.
you
It was
lean
a small
out?
middle
When
school.
did you? Did that help you with confidence?
Yeah.
And when did you get your
yeah.
mop cut? Your mop head?
Like
cut?
7th grade, right after I got. I think I realized maybe that was part of it. Maybe.
But you made friends.
7th grade, I started making more friends, and I got the haircut, and I.
So that's a similar story to a lot of people have been telling me. Of course, Tommy went to, he's going to 6th grade, is 2 weeks in, and he's having, he's transitioning. It's an awkward transition. Doesn't know anybody, and it's like a different school.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know how to tell him to make friends. Like everything, I'm like, hey, just go talk to people. Like there's some study about the most popular people in school were the people that knew everybody's name and then told, like, hey, Jim, hey, Eric. Like they just remembered people's names.
I do that at restaurants with my waiter. They love it. They fucking love it. Yeah, they're like, hi, I'm your waiter, Walter. I'm like, hi, Walter. Oh, they love it.
And
Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Andrea's dad does that. I hate it. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
And so, but I have no idea how to.
It was easier
help
for
him.
me because it was a small Christian middle school. There was like 25 kids in the whole
Oh my god.
whole 7th grade.
That's
That
like
was
Little
it.
House on the Prairie. 25 kids.
There's just 25 kids in the whole 7th grade.
In the whole 7th grade. Yeah, so
Oh,
we
God, I
went
had like
6th grade, 7th
700.
grade. It was like 25, then it went to like almost 30, and then back to like 28 or something like that. So it was like,
So you went to
it was
some
small.
weirdo
It was a
Christian
Lutheran
school.
You're like, what are you, a Scientologist?
My dad had to straighten me out because in elementary school I was acting up, and then he wanted to put me in a Christian middle school to straighten me out, because I was getting bad grades and I was a goofball.
But then you got molested, right? Because all the Christian schools, they molest you.
So,
they weren't that bad.
so then when you went to high school, did you know the kids from your Christian school? Or
I did for the first year because I went to Bishopville my first year, freshman year, but they didn't have wrestling there, so that's when I transferred to my high school that I graduated from, Mariner. So I knew all the kids in high school. Oh, baby girl. I went to high school my first year with all them, and then it was really bad there. Like, it was like drug central. Like, it was horrible.
Oh, now you're going to freak him out.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, no, private schools are way worse.
I will
Everyone
say,
says that.
I
Everyone
will
says
say that if Tommy were to discover drugs, it would numb middle school. But
But
that's all I'll say.
We never
That's
did.
all I'll
This
say.
This
That's
makes
all.
everything better.
My middle school
Here,
friends,
smoke this weed.
they were drinking beer in 8th grade. I didn't drink beer, but all my friends were drinking beer in 8th grade. I remember that.
Well, yeah, it was in the 80s.
Yeah.
You know?
And you never really
It was a different time.
You never really went the alcohol route, right? Like, you're
No,
not like a drunk.
I was a
or-
straight edge in high school. I never drank anything in high school either.
And then you just waited until you became pseudo gay with your MMA bros to do like GHB and stuff, right? Yeah. Where you do G and you like, play around with each other, slap each other's cocks around a little
Yeah.
So, Seth, what is up with your boat?
Let Tom buy it.
Oh, I just got out of the dealership getting a bunch of stuff fixed. I didn't tell you this yet. So it was sitting for, remember I said I didn't use it forever?
Yeah.
I got to use it. This was like 3 weeks ago. I took it out.
And I said, really? That doesn't sound like something I said would happen.
I started to, get some power, I think.
You would think
I was
my
like,
leading-
are you fucking
The
kidding?
similarities between the two of you, but he's rich, is wild.
Oh, no.
It's rich dad, poor dad.
Being rich is all subjective.
Right, it is.
So I had to, it would idle, but it wouldn't go any faster idle. It was like beeping like crazy, like meep, 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 meep. It was saying some code or something like that.
Oh.
I had to idle.
That's exactly what you said last week. We have audio of that.
It was me, Tracy. Was Vera with us? I think no, she wasn't with us. It
Yeah,
was just
you
me.
had a bunch of
They had a
guests on your
babysitter.
boat and they say meep, meep, meep.
And I like when the alarm's going off, you're like, how can I make it stop? Not how can I fix the problem.
Yeah, no, I just want the beeping to stop. Yeah, it was true.
You're like, there's an obviously problem that it's alarming me for, but all I care about is it making the alarm stop
Hey,
to
stop
continue on my journey. Not of what's wrong with it.
Let me clunk in peace.
And then it just started smelling like. I freaked out because I started smelling like it's like smoke. I was like, oh fuck.
Me
my-
smell
I'm
smoke.
fucking- So it was just it was just sat for so long. The spark plugs went bad. Like spark plug. Like, it's a new boat. Like how do spark plugs go bad that fast? So it just sat, replaced the spark plugs, and that's it.
It is crazy how sitting too long is
Yeah.
bad for boats.
What's bad for humans too? Why do you think my hips are all fucked up?
It's like it would be better if you drove it every day
Yeah.
rather than if it sat for a year.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm like, how does that make sense?
Motorcycles,
every day.
boats, scooters.
So the entire summer, the only action it's got was me taking it out for 5 minutes before it puttered and stopped,
Yeah.
and then bringing it to the dealership, and then driving it in my truck back. And now it's sitting in my
Yeah, you gotta
parking
sell
lot
it.
at the Neal House.
You gotta sell
no,
it
I'm not
until you
selling.
get your
no,
house
no,
done.
no,
Oh,
no.
let me.
Then when you get your house
No.
done, you buy a new boat.
I did this whole house for this boat. I will die until then.
Hey! That's what we're hoping. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Not cutting ties is a great business decision.
Yeah, I like
Dying
sticking
on-
with it until you die.
Yeah, I will let it.
Yeah. That,
It's principle at this point. I'm
Yeah.
not
yeah,
selling.
$1 less, I'm not selling. All right.
See you in
There's
heaven.
no margin
or
there.
hell.
We got a $1 margin. All right, Seth, I'm going to let you get out of here because I need to take care of a baby today.
Yeah. And tell
Yeah.
Tracy we hope she feels better.
Okay, thanks.
Please.
And I will tell her that I'm looking for a roommate too.
Oh, no. A roommate.
What do you mean? A roommate?
Oh, is this why the baby's
no,
Is it for a
no.
weekend?
Me and Tracy are looking for a roommate.
What does that mean? Is that code for something?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
you-
So we have my I have the huge house. We have like a little, the way the house is set up, it's a big loft area, our primary bedroom, and then a little loft off to the side where I'm going to make her room. And then I have a whole downstairs, two bedrooms, one huge bedroom with vaulted ceilings, And I'm like, well, like, what? Let's do
Yeah, you got to
something
get a
with
hobo in there. And you got to get a
I mean, it
hobo
would be
in there
great
and make it unsafe for your daughter.
this. It would be great.
Definitely
No,
gotta-
not a hobo. It would be great if I could find a woman that could great with babysitting, maybe work out some sort of
Oh,
like.
you want
theory,
illegal?
Well, I scared those all away.
Everybody from
Yeah,
Venezuela.
I mean, you should have done this. You could have done this 6 months ago, but not now.
So
you get access to you have lake house. You can have the lake, have a pool. I'm building the pool back there. Fire pits.
And does
turf with golf.
And does the
So
hobo
you're looking for
have
a babysitter that lives with you.
No, I want like a roommate, and then and maybe some trade outs for watching Veer or something. Veer,
Would
take your
you-
shirt down. What are you doing?
Would you let the person have access to everything on property?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
The
All
gym,
access.
the
gym,
pool,
the pool, the lake,
the hot tub.
They can't take my boat out. And
Can they have a party? Can they have a guest
Yeah,
over?
we can work on that.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want
But
weeds-
only women?
No
Women
weed
only?
smelling. Yeah, I'd rather just have.
Yeah,
a
it's because
woman
it's
than-
safer that way.
Yeah, it's safer. Yeah, for sure.
You want like an older woman,
Yeah.
like
Doesn't
an
have to
old
be
lady.
older. We have a new babysitter, 20-year-old babysitter. We asked her.
So
Give me some photos.
So Seth, there's you got your negotiation all wrong because this is called a nanny and you have to pay those because they're
It
not
doesn't have to
free.
be a nanny. If it's somebody doesn't babysit Vera, it's okay. It's more just a roommate thing.
Okay, so
I
you,
gotcha.
you need the money.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah. That's
Well, I see.
that's something rich people don't do.
I'm
but
losing.
Daniel-
I know.
Yeah.
I'm losing a Daichi.
Oh, where's Daichi going?
I don't know. He's
selling
talking
the
about.
house.
He's talking about. The new buyers said that they'd keep him there if he wanted to stay, but he's talking about possibly applying for another job and maybe he's not sure.
Oh, wow, you're losing a best friend. Wow, you turned your back on your best friend.
Yeah, well,
For
get
your family.
Get Daichi in there in the new house, and
Yeah, I could. Yeah,
But he
I mean,
didn't
I was
want it?
no. He can. He said he would before, but honestly, man, I don't mind another dog. It's just I perfect scenario is somebody without any pets and animals. So I'm so haired out with
What about geckos? What if he has like 111 geckos in a storage unit?
amphibians or reptiles? I'm good with that.
Okay.
Maybe
All right.
tarantulas,
Some
scorpions.
snakes?
That's
What about a
cool, too.
snake?
I mean, I don't like the type of person that would have those type of animals. but
Yeah.
Not
What
like
about birds?
Birds. That's a better one.
A couple of parrots,
I
an
know
old
how-
lady
I'm
with a
a-
parrot. That'd be perfect.
so Seth, if anybody is out there needs a place to stay,
yeah.
Email you guys, and you guys can.
Yeah,
you guys sift through them.
I'll
and then
vet
pick
it
the
and
best ones.
send you the best one.
silverbackseth@aol.com.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, do AOL.
Also, plug your dojo where people can sign up.
I'll be back to making sure I'm on top of the dojo more. So if you reach out to the dojo and I don't get back with you right away, I'm just joking. KarateOverLando.com.
There you go.
I'm just joking. I do get back with everyone. That's what's taking a lot of my time is doing that.
Those emails.
As well.
Yeah, it takes forever. I know all about it. It takes me all of 3 minutes to. Yeah.
There's no way Tracy's gonna quarantine from her daughter. That's not gonna happen. As soon as
We
you get
just
home
started
today,
trying. I mean, I didn't ask her to do it. She's like, I'm going to stay in the room for a couple of days. I think it's her just wanting to go in the room. I think she just wants to fucking go in the room.
Yeah, because it's hard being a mom with a kid that age.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
She's
let's
actually
get it
really
out.
The old
good.
COVID,
She's busybody. She runs around and stuff, but she's good. She never really
Oh,
cries.
no, she's good. She's real good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
you'll be
is.
all right.
The
You can
food
take
thing's
her
getting hard
places.
though. Like trying to feed her. That frustrates me a lot. Like, why aren't you eating your 40 grams of protein? Like that annoys
Oh,
me. a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
40 grams.
Yeah.
Chuck Liddell
Per meal.
That's
Got
your
a
baby.
little mohawk.
I'm joking. Not a lot.
Baby.
I'm just saying she needs to like she's eating. I never wanted to give my daughter SpaghettiOs, and that's all she wants. I'm like, no, fuck SpaghettiOs.
Oh,
Yeah,
you made a
like,
van. You made a van.
I'm like, no, you need this. You need this lamb with some.
Remember,
zucchini.
hold on. I wish we could rewind back a year ago. Where
Organic this, organic that.
organic everything.
I am getting organic
He's like,
spaghetti. Oh no! They're from Whole Foods and they're organic. They're not generic.
Whole Foods SpaghettiOs is
Whatever.
Public
It's still
SpaghettiOs.
sodium
It's
crazy.
Same
Yeah,
garbage.
There's some salt.
It's so funny. Have you tried them? I bet they're good as hell.
No, I can't. And I wanted to buy your peanuts, but too much B6. I'm still on the B6 shit. My body's still fucking twitching like electrocuted every day. Yes, it could be up to 2 years. The doctor said.
2 years.
Yes.
God damn.
Look, my calves are just like.
Oh,
God, I see 'em.
that's a weird.
You
That
got
doesn't-
shaky calves.
Yeah, that can't be.
I thought you were dancing.
That can't be just B6. no one
Yeah,
knows.
That's
gotta
what I
be-
tell myself, and then
that's gotta be
go
something.
I
That's
go
like
on my
that.
Facebook group page college and calm myself down with all my group
It's like
friends.
your cancer's trying to get out of your skin.
Have you
No, baby girl.
Have you heard Brett Favre talk about when his symptoms are pretty much
Yeah.
the same?
Yeah, his are so bad he can't even sit in a driver's seat or he'll hit the gas.
Wait, what does Brett Favre have? Seriously.
Oh yeah, he's got it.
Look it up.
Google it.
Is that Parkinson's or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah,
Just
It started with
Michael
shaky
J.
gas.
Fox.
All right, Seth. We'll let you get out of here. KarateOfOrlando.com.
Yes.
You know.
Oh, she's got her punches too, by the way. She'll probably won't do it now, but she has like straight punches, and then can almost say 1 through 10 in Japanese.
All right.
She goes,
That's
"Ich, ni, san."
Oh, she found Seth the Magic Dragon. That's cute.
Do you think you can indoctrinate her into like loving karate?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to get ease my way into like
Yeah.
pushing her into.
Are you
doing
gonna
it.
get her
it'd be
to?
so much
Because
better
I don't want
if
it to
she
be a
did.
lot. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, it'd be so much easier for sure.
You should
And
get her
better.
to speak broken English all the time, and then tell people that she's Asian baby.
Yeah,
I think that'd be cooler, right?
Yeah,
It'd be cooler.
It'd be better for the dojo.
Or just get an accent in English.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
My name is Avira.
Yeah, if she was like 1, 2, 3, like everybody be like, "Oh wow!"
I just have to have her hang out with my.
I understand how
instructor's
bad
wife.
that looks. I get it. I understand the optics on it.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying that it would be impressive because
Yeah,
people
yeah.
would like. I think she could trick people into thinking
Yeah,
that it's
yeah.
like definitely like you adopted like an Asian
Asian.
child,
Yeah.
which is more exotic. It just is.
All right. We'll let you get out of here.
Yep.
We'll be back. What song?
Yeah, the name of the band is Teen Mortgage. Name of the song is Box. We will be right back with more A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. And we got other stuff to do.
Oh yeah.
We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom.
I was sitting there watching a baby. We're talking about plants. I'm like neglecting all of my duties here, just messing around. Welcome back to the show. Glad to have you.
So a couple things. First, we still have merch. We still have straw hats made by Hittin' Skins, a local promotional company that makes awesome merch. And if you have a business, you need promotional items or any merch made, Hittin' Skins can do it. Also, designed by the Danger Brain.
I think you might want to know, like, Hittin' Skins. I think that's slang for, like, screen printing.
Yes, yeah.
Just to, if anybody's
Yeah,
wondering.
it's not Bumpin' Uglies.
Yeah. Which is a reggae band, right? Like Bumpin' Uglies. Yeah.
Yeah, and so...
So that's right. Go to verticalhula.com.
TomandDan.com. Also, we're going to do a Twitch-only fantasy football draft tomorrow with our fantasy football league.
With our legacy league. It's weird.
It was the only way that it seemed because 4 members couldn't make it. It was our 20th year anniversary, and then we're just like, let's do it in the studio. And I'm picking up catering from the Joint tomorrow.
Oh, so good.
Which, by the way, they have an awesome catering menu. If you have a fantasy football draft, just get catering from the Joint. Like, I've been like getting 20 sliders.
So good.
10 Wagyu, 10 chicken, some
yeah.
tots. I'm getting 40 wings.
They got great
lemon
wings.
pepper.
Yeah, they got wonderful food, waffle fries,
Yeah.
great sandwiches, great Wagyu sliders. It's
And
awesome.
just ask for the catering menu, and and then next Friday we're doing a pinball tournament on Twitch only, courtesy of the Pinball Dudes. And Andrew's bringing in another pinball machine. Ross is going to be there for that. EJ's coming in.
We have a special camera mount, so we should be able to get better views of the pinball action, so you can watch along.
And that's going to be a Twitch only. It's going to be after the show on next Friday. So if you're a Twitch viewer, you can watch that.
Oh, and the chat room is asking. Yes, that will also be for Twitch and YouTube. It will be
Okay, yeah.
If we put it on Twitch, it'll be on YouTube.
Yeah, both.
We try to do them both for you guys, and we would appreciate it if you'd stop by and say hi to us.
So
am I ninth in the? I'm ninth, right?
In this pinball machine?
No, in the pinball machine, I'm number 1.
Yeah.
In our fantasy football league.
Yes, yeah. I was gonna trade with you, trade back. I don't know if you were interested because I picked 6. So I was wondering. I was like, should I trade back to 9th because the player I'm looking to get.
I know who you're looking to get.
Is going later in drafts. So. Now you could take them and totally screw me.
No, I don't think I would do that.
But
I might do that.
Yeah, but then because anyway.
I had somebody do that to me last year.
Yeah.
And it made me very angry. I was sitting there running my lips at the at the draft, and boom, they took my player.
So I realized something the other day, and this kind of has to do with like Tommy. It's weird because Tommy going to middle school, like I have no recollection of my 6th grade year. And I'm wondering if it's because like I was awkward and didn't have many friends or whatever. I blocked it out of my mind because I'm trying to remember. I'm like, what was 6th grade? Like, I can't remember. I remember kind of 7th and 8th grade a lot because I started making friends. But
If you saw a photo, do you think it would help? Like,
there were not that many photos of me in the 6th grade. Like, if you know, so it really isn't. I got, and then so that got me thinking. Because I'm kind of reliving it with Tommy going and him adjusting to middle school.
Sure, and it's a big step. I mean, like, for a lot of kids, it is. I think for some kids it's scary. Well, I would say for all kids it is.
Yeah.
Middle school.
And so then it made me remember something that I've always wanted to accomplish, and I'll never be able to. But now I can live vicariously through one of my sons, and he will be able to accomplish this. And what I'm talking about is the phenomenon of white kid does a dance move and all the black kids go crazy.
Oh,
yeah. So you see this on like on
fish
Reels.
out of water explosion
Yeah. All of a sudden, some white dude, he starts pop locking or doing the robot, or he does like some, and then everybody's like, "Oh, he did something," because white people are they can't dance.
It's like, would you also put in the same category like older white guy gets up karaoke and just starts rapping, like just starts like rap crazy?
That's kind of, but the problem is that person, that's not as good of a talent.
Okay.
It's similar and everybody's, but I'm talking about like, someone does something and then the crowd around you goes crazy.
There's a very famous video, I think, of a young red-haired, what appears to be church boy, who appears to be pop-locking and breakdancing at a black barbecue, and this kid is winning over everyone. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Everybody's saying, "Oh, wow!"
Like, oh, man!
And I will never accomplish that in my entire life. I've never done something to impress a group of black people in my entire life.
Have you done
I never
anything
will
to impress a group of Latin people?
No.
In Miami.
Yeah. Only the whites. I can only impress the whites. Because they're boring.
Hell yeah, drunk in the bar. You are
jumping.
You are for the whites.
And then
hell yeah, man! Did you see him jump that goddamn monster truck, boy?
But my son Max will be able to achieve this. And he's kind of already doing it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably already done this multiple times.
But the thing is, when he's in breakdancing class, like they're all learning together, so it's like they've seen him progress. And I'm talking like all of a sudden, like
you mean like it's gotta be a hidden talent?
If he keeps this up, when he hits middle school, like there's gonna be a point where all of a sudden a circle forms and he's gonna do a windmill and people are gonna go crazy. People go crazy because he can almost do one right now. He got 2 revolutions. And,
well done.
So it needs to be a strong but once the age and the testosterone start kicking in, like all of a sudden you become
He'll be able to whip
a lot
it.
better.
From the chat room, Shredbear says, "Mine was when I quote cranked that Soulja Boy in the 8th grade dance." Yeah, buddy, you're on the board, Shredbear. He knows.
Shredbear did it.
Let me give you a couple more. I'll give you one that I don't think is on the board, and then I'll give you my own.
Okay.
I'll give you my own.
All right.
Would you accept a variation in England of ultra ugly person sings good, Susan Boyle?
That's why it was so she got so popular.
Yeah, like she got up there, everybody's like, "Oh, look at that ugly ghoul! Look how fat and gross she is!" And then she was like,
yeah.
Everybody's like, "Oh my god!"
It's a version of that.
Okay, what about when my sister church came to Trinity United Methodist Church, and they were a black church.
Yeah.
And I got behind the drum kit and I just laid down some funky shit.
Yeah.
Does that count?
No.
Yeah,
and then everyone's like, "Oh, yeah,
this." They're all dancing. Like,
this is why he can do it.
Get it, Vern. Vern Chari on the drums, everybody. Get it, Vern.
Yeah, but you've accomplished
Let
this.
the Vern go crazy.
Yeah. Well, you got rhythm.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do have rhythm.
I do not possess that at all. I've never possessed it.
You better than some.
I've
seen you. You played drums better than Russ ever did. I'll say it.
Well, Stephen Hawking could roll faster than some people can walk.
Okay.
But, what does that mean?
Point taken.
Anyway, and I'm just gonna be super excited once Max accomplished something that I can never do and never be able to do.
We have a Nutman, I believe. Nutman. Are you getting nuts? Okay. Get 2 of them, and they're in the little fridge. You want to come in here and be on the show? Yeah, we got. We're gonna start interviewing the people that come in to get nuts. Come on over, buddy.
Yeah. Come sit down.
We're gonna
After get your nuts.
Get your nuts and then come in here and sit on the couch. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
What's up? All right, we're doing a show here. The niceties.
Get right there, all the way over.
Get to sitting and talking here. So
Tom's very grumpy.
I'm not going home. I'm just trying to, keep the show going. I can't have babies talking, screaming into the mic. You're gonna come on the show. We're gonna sit down.
Pull the mic over.
Pull the mic over.
Get about an inch off it. There you go.
You can fist bump me after.
Yeah. What is your? Oh my God. What is your first name, sir?
Jeff.
So Jeff, you saw the nuts and
Gnome and daughter nuts,
and then we were telling people to come by.
Gnome and daughter nuts.
I'm not doing it.
Okay, hold on.
Gnome and daughter nuts. They'll poof your lips.
There you go.
So you work by here, sir?
Yeah, I'm over Lake Ivanhoe.
All right, what do you do for a living?
Therapist, so sports medicine rehab.
Oh,
therapy.
Tom could use
I beat your
down.
shoulder up about 3 or 4 years ago with the scraper.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even recognize you, man. I didn't even recognize you.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember this guy.
I was wearing a hat.
Yeah, but the scraping hurt. You were like, God damn, this hurt. You're like, ah!
Yeah, but that's how I know it's good.
Yeah.
It's only good if it hurts.
How's the scraping business going?
It's going well.
Good.
It's going well, steady. Yeah.
Can you fix my foot?
Probably.
He has this.
That's what they all say.
He's
and then they tell me to exercise.
He's been holding back on me a little bit. And I'll explain. Jen may know this. Jen may know more. Maybe not. Maybe you don't share with your family. His wife gave me some pretty integral details yesterday when she said that after every run, you come home with a limp cockfoot. He gets a Ron Jeremy limp cockfoot that it's like his foot fills with blood and then it doesn't work anymore. And he just got to drag it like a big old long ding dong all the way back to the house. Right?
No, it's not like that.
What was Crystal referencing then?
No.
What was Crystal referencing?
Okay, you mind your business.
You have a problem getting old and you want to just push this away like it's not happening and you can't stand that you have a big, fat, flaccid foot.
I already signed up for the Miami half marathon because I was like, I got to do it. I have to need
if
something.
I do that, then my foot's not a big Ron Jeremy flat.
And then it's getting worse and worse.
Floppy cock.
Just walking at this point.
Do you know anything about floppy cock foot syndrome?
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah. What is
foot,
that? Yeah. What happens with drop foot? What is that?
Could be a nerve impingement. I mean,
that's what people have said to him, but he says, nah.
No, I said, well, then how do you fix it? They're like, oh, do this and that, some core exercises. I'm like, core exercises? Oh, the fentanyl's the only thing that's going to work.
Oh, I want fentanyl so bad.
Like, core exercises, this is, like, that's not going to fix it.
Yeah, everyone's saying.
Surgery.
You have neuropathy. It's, you got the impingement. Everybody's saying you're impinged.
What the hell?
Tell them not to infringe on your impinge and tell them to get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can only confirm that with an MRI, but usually it's a nerve impingement.
But he can't get a regular MRI.
I got an MRI, and they're like, that looks good to me. I'm like, well, you don't know nothing then.
So what do you do if you because that's I think you speak for a lot of people. So you go to the doctor, you get the MRI, that you get it. Doctor looks at it, he says everything looks good. So what do you do now? What do you do? Do you just run with a flaccid, floppy cock?
No,
foot?
the doctor tells you whatever it takes to get you back in there for $90. It sounds like because that's the name of the game. I see it.
But not all doctors do that.
Oh yeah.
No, they don't.
Not all.
Not all of them.
I
Like
did work.
80 to 90.
He works in the medical field, so he could show you how wrong you are. They're not all bad.
No, it's not bad. It's just the business. Like,
yeah, but
I'm
they're
a
not
doctor.
all
I have to
in it
feed
for
my
the
family.
business. Some of them want to help people.
Yeah, but the business comes with that. Like, I want to help people, but I also want to make money. Can I do both? Yes, you can.
I mean, you can.
And then when you're doing that, sometimes you're like, well,
don't you think your attitude is a little negative with everything, though? A little bit?
No, just with the medical industry, because it all seems like that. It's more, I know people want to help people, but the money part, it works, it has to work because we're the capital.
What says you, man in field?
All right, Tom, let's do this. You could do 3 treatments. If it's money, let's just not pay anything. 3 30-minute spot treatments once a week. I'm 7 minutes away. Well, technically 10 minutes away in Lake Ivanhoe. Come by the office. We'll do a little treatments. We'll see if you get any relief. If you don't get relief, talk as much as you want.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you I got relief because I can't tell you it's not working. It's like a magician. I'm going to pretend like I'm like
This is like the most fucked up transaction.
Yeah, because every time I go to these doctors, I go to you, and then outside of the show, you're scraping on my back with some credit card. I'm like, oh, you feel it? I'm like, yeah.
Wait a minute. Do you understand how dismissive and mean it is to tell him that he's scraping your back with a quote credit card?
That's what he's doing.
It's like saying you're running your dick sucker into a robot
I
cock.
think you're like, you feel a little better? I'm like, yes, sir.
So ultimately, I'm a sports medicine massage therapist, so we could warm it up, do some stretching, maybe do some gua sha, which is a scraping.
He doesn't do stretching, number one. He doesn't do warm-ups or cool-downs.
we learned gua sha. We learned that. Gua sha smasha.
Yeah. If you're interested, we could do that. And I'm betting on you telling Dan off mic whether or not it works, and then maybe Dan reporting.
He doesn't think anything works except what he knows. Which in this one, he doesn't know what to say. So he's just like, well, medical, they're coming to get you. And then he'll just lay on that until he dies.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. I know you got a business. Good luck with everything. Good luck with the peanuts.
Yeah, and thanks for getting nuts, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah,
thanks for dropping by.
Yeah. Now get back to scraping.
Let me get out of here.
All right, buddy.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. Thanks for coming in. All right.
Let's. Daniel told me about this Miami Heat. He's
a cop.
Okay, he's a cop, but what did he do? His security?
Okay, so this guy's he's an ex-Miami Heat security guard, and he just pled guilty to selling memorabilia, but I'm like, oh, okay, this isn't that big of a deal. Like, okay, what could it be? And then I started thinking about, remember OJ and all his memorabilia?
Yeah. Dude, think about it, though. A piece of memorabilia could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in the right scenario.
Absolutely. Well, we'll get to that in just a second. Hey, thanks for calling on Mediocre Time. Who's this?
Tom and Dan, what's up, guys? It's Rob. I was in there on my birthday a couple weeks ago. What's up, man?
We got another guy in here on his birthday today. What's going on, man? What's on your mind?
Not much, man. Hey, real quick. So this is my issue is medical. So I want to ask your guest, and my bad, I just tuned in. It's crazy that they're talking about that. I was wondering if he'd ever had anybody in that was, like, super embarrassed, maybe, like, I don't know, like a lot of, maybe some scars or some acne or some issues on his back. I'm dealing with something right now. I'm actually on the way to the hospital. Kind of in a pretty bad area, and I wondered if, like, super embarrassing, man. So I was wondering if, like, you guys had any advice or anything. I'm super nervous right now.
Well, is it on your butthole or your cockhead?
No, come on. That's just back. He said it's back.
You want me to be real serious? Oh. It's about, it's right at the, it's not on my cock. Let's say that.
So it's in your butthole.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I guess you'd call it maybe the top. Will you call the top of the taint near the butthole, or would the top of the taint be by your balls?
Oh, you got a hemorrhoid, don't you? You've been wiping too hard and back there itching it because it feels good. I do that.
Is it near your second butthole? There's a second butthole. My little brother, we used to tease him that he had two buttholes.
Yeah. It drove him crazy. He told me that one time.
Yeah. It was a whole childhood. We call him two buttholes.
Hey, get the fuck out of here, double butthole.
We're like poking a second butthole. We're like, I'm poking your butthole. What siblings do to each other.
Grab him by the second butthole.
Anyway.
I wish it was a hemorrhoid. I'd push it back in and go on about my day. But this one, because I had it done a while back, and it ended up being a teaching hospital. So all fours, ass in the air, and it had to be land. And then they had to pack it. It's just super fucking embarrassing, man.
Hold on.
And I'm literally right now staking to go into this fucking hospital.
No, you're gonna be all right, man. Those people see that kind of stuff all the time. I don't even think they react to it. What's that, Jen?
I said I think I know what it is.
Okay, yeah, Jen, what is it?
What is it?
Ask him if he has it in his armpits.
Do you have it in your armpits too? Do you have any kind of swollen armpits, like any glands or?
No, it comes up in the same spot. I mean, it's like the third time it came up, and I don't have anything anywhere else, and dude, I'm all right. Like if it was anywhere else on my armpit, I would have went as soon as I saw it come up. But like I said, face down, ass up in a teaching hospital, and you got the cute interns and.
Drove
into a tree. I don't know, man.
So now, okay, Daniel, now you're going into the doctor right now to have this treated?
I'm actually driving to the fucking hospital right as we feet.
Okay, sorry. Is it that?
God.
What's wrong with it? Like,
Is it oozing?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it
Is
hurt?
it an open wound of some sort?
No, I don't know if I don't know if an abscess is the right name or some sort of cyst or a boil. But man, when I tell you, I can't sit down. I can't even fucking hit my bowl because as soon as I cough, it feels like gonna explode. But I will tell you that whenever I did stuff, well, I did put some. They had make like a drawing salve, and I did that the last time. And man, whatever comes the fuck out of that, I mean, it'll clear a room, man. It's absolutely
Okay, so you got a stinky ass boil. You got a carbuncle.
Yeah,
you got a stinky ass carbuncle.
Oh man,
It's a carbuncle, man. I've heard. Yeah, you got to.
Yeah,
You know what you got to do? You got to fill. Okay, here's what you got to do. You got to go home. You don't need to go.
Hold on.
No, he's going to the hospital.
You don't need to go to the hospital. You need to go home and you turn the water off to one of your toilets, and you need to fill your toilet up with turpentine all the way to the top, and then you got to soak your tainted ass. My dad used turpentine on everything. I got a wasp's sting on my thumb, turpentine.
Stinky ass boil.
Yeah, and you soak it in the turpentine, and that'll draw that poison out, that stench. That stench you got in that carbuncle.
Is there any way you could handle this without other people involved? Because I agree with you. This is embarrassing.
Android.
So the first time it came up, I had no idea what it was. So that's what ended up happening. They had to lance it, and then something, I guess they kind of compared it to a plant, that there's something, like if you don't get the entire root, that whatever it is will come back, and they did not get the root, because I did do it the one time by myself, and that was the absolute craziest shit
How did
I've
you
ever
do it
done.
yourself? What, did you use a mirror and like a safety pen?
No, the drawing salve. Like if you have like an ingrown hair or something, they sell that drawing salve.
Yeah, gotcha.
So that and let me tell you, a heating pad in your butt crack is not the most comfortable thing. But
No.
you put that drawing salve for a couple of days and then put that heating pad on it like the third day. But man, when I tell you it's the most uncomfortable shit, man, it hurts. I can't get in and I look like a fucking weirdo trying to get in and out of my truck.
Do you have a dog? Do you have a pet?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so here's what you do. You make an appointment with your veterinarian.
Peanut butter.
You make an appointment with your veterinarian. This is from Robert, our gay guy who lives abroad, I think. Robert's got a good idea. Make an appointment with your veterinarian, and then you go to the veterinarian for just a normal checkup for your dog. And while you're in there, you go, "Hey, brother, let me level with you." And you tell them your story. And you say, "Will you do this privately here, and I'll slide you some extra coin under the table."
The veterinarian?
Yeah, for the veterinarian. Yep, that's what you do.
Man, as much time as I listen to you, that's not what I thought you were going to say.
What did you want me to say?
I was thinking something that had to do with peanut butter. I'm sure it would.
It really hurts my feelings that you think we're the type of show that we would have your dog gnaw your carbuncle off your ass. That's not the type of show we've ever been. I'm disgusted right now.
It would be less embarrassing, though. 100%.
Yeah, do you have a partner, sir?
I do. I'm married, yes, sir.
There you go.
Right,
That's how you do. You need an Andrea.
Yeah, you need to get your wife to mess with this.
Yeah, my wife has looked at my butthole more than I've looked at my butthole.
Yeah, you gotta get your wife in there.
Yeah, I'm
serious.
I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
How many times has your wife seen your butthole?
Never.
Not even one time.
I'm a real Florida man. I can have a stinky ass carbuncle right now. I'll never go to the doctor. I'll let it kill me. He
would.
One day I'll be standing doing the show. And
Yeah, like, why are you standing? He's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
None of your business.
Yeah, I'll never let someone
I can see
my
the poison in his eyes. The sepsis is killing
stinky
him.
ass carbuncle. Just let it get bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
Soon it will pop, though.
Chat room is saying you're going to need some sort of surgery on your butt.
Yeah, it's a minor thing. Like I said, I had it done before. I figured it would subside and never happen again. But yeah, no, it's definitely something that I'm not excited about. But I want to thank you guys. I laughed my ass off literally just now, so I feel
not true. Carbuncle's still there.
yeah, we did very little. Yeah, you're still on your way.
Yeah.
A bunch of people are gonna have to look at something
Yeah.
super embarrassing. It's
And
probably all hairy.
In a
back
matter
there,
of
too.
20 minutes, a big black mama is going to have to stare into some redneck stinky carbuncle hole and go, "Ooh, baby, why'd you let this go so bad, so long?" Right? She's going to. She's going to look at you and be like, "Oh, God, why'd you do something? My God, baby." And then it's your
and
fault.
then you have to sit there and take
You
it.
have to sit there and take
You
it.
have to sit there and take it.
Yeah.
And you have to admit to
And
them.
you better
that
be
you're-
nice to that lady because those people have the hardest job, okay? So
Yeah.
you be sweet, okay?
Yeah, man. You guys enjoy your weekend, and I appreciate you guys. For
Good
the
luck.
pep talk, man.
Good
I
luck.
really enjoy you guys.
You'll
Thank
be
y'all.
fine.
Appreciate it,
You're
guys.
fine. You're fine. You'll be fine. Good luck. Be nice.
I like how someone they end the call thanking us, and all we
Yeah.
did is spend 15 minutes making fun of them.
It happens all the time.
We made fun of their medical problems. We made fun of them personally, and then they thank us at the end. I don't know why.
Give us an update, sir. Call in and let us know how your carbuncle goes. You know, I've only had one hemorrhoid, a big one. I've only had one where it came like it was like a fissure or like a big blob, like a big, and it scared me so bad that I've changed my fucking ways since then. Like, honestly, let's be real. If you go back and from the inception of the show and like the last 2 years,
yeah.
I don't talk about having hemorrhoids really anymore because that scared me so bad because I had like a golf ball coming out of my butthole. And I was like, oh my God, and you could feel it. And I took a picture with my own phone and looked at it and I was terrified. I'm like, oh my God, you got to change your life. And I changed my life. And you can do it. You can do it.
Anytime you're feeling down, and if you don't have butt or back problems, you could always look at it and be like, at least I don't have butt or back problems.
Yeah.
You know, it's like no matter what else is going on, because people with chronic butt and back problems are tortured by that.
Yeah.
And I apologize.
I take
to
fiber
all,
now. I take 5 fibers in the morning, 5 fibers at lunch, 5 fibers at dinner. Everything slides out like a train on a time, like a clock. Perfect.
Yeah, sometimes you take fiber and then it causes the opposite effects. You have a poo-poo beer can hard. You're like, what? This has made it worse. Too much.
And I want all of my shits to be dog shits. And what I mean by that is it comes out no white. I love those.
Oh, dry already.
Yeah, I like it when they come right. No, I like it when they come out wet.
Oh, okay.
And they lay in the. And I'm like, well, that's how it's done. It's like throwing the perfect spiral. It's like, God damn, look at that. Look at
Yeah, but that only happens every once in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look at the amount of, distance that the receiver got from the guy covered. Look at that. Perfect pat. Just lay it. It's like, oh, God.
Drop
look
it in
at
the
that.
basket.
Yeah, right in the basket.
Right in the corner of the end zone.
All right, so back to this Miami cop.
Yeah.
Before we took our call, we were talking about it's Miami cop. His name is Marcos Thomas Perez. He's 62 years old. He's a retired Miami police veteran. And then later he was hired by the Miami Heat to be a security officer in 2016. So he worked with them from 2016 to 2021, and then again from 2022 to 2025. Over the course of the time that he was there, he took over 400 items.
Okay, all right. That's a lot.
He sold more than 100 of them for about, you want to guess?
100 pieces of memorabilia.
And his
from the
total
Miami
nut,
Heat.
his total nut that he made
God.
as a 62-year-old retired police officer in Miami.
Okay, well, let's just say 100 at 1,000. I was like, he made 100,000.
He made $1.9 million.
God!
Yeah, that's why I knew you'd like this story. He made almost $2 million.
Damn.
He sold a LeBron James finals jersey. He sold that for $100K. It later sold at Sotheby's for $3.7 million. They recovered 300 additional stolen jerseys and memorabilia.
How do you get away with that if you're selling it for that much and you have to make sure it's authentic, right? So, like, those kind of auction houses have to verify that this is actually real. You know, if you're saying a game-worn jersey. So how do you say you came about owning it if you're just a security guard? Because for sure someone was like, hey, where'd my jersey go? And I've seen this happen in the NFL before where someone's shoes are stolen or a jersey.
Yeah, it happens.
And now they put, like, especially in the Super Bowl, like there's a security guard watching everybody's stuff.
They put cameras in there too.
Yeah, and even in regular season games, because think about like a game-worn jersey, it can go for so much, and like this guy made $1.9 million.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he and then I also had like ChatGPT search for the most important items that he was selling, like to give me kind of a rundown of what this guy was doing. So the top prize I already told you was that LeBron James game-worn jersey. It was the 2013 Game 7. I mean, if you're a LeBron fan, that Heat era is very important to the story of Cleveland Heat, L.A., back to Cleveland, back to L.A., it's important. He also had a signed Dwayne Wade jersey at the height of his career. He sold multiple Jimmy Butler jerseys at the height of Jimmy Butler's career before he was traded for being disgruntled. He had signed Hall of Famer Chris Bosh jerseys that he sold. This is the one that hurts. He stole a limited edition jersey that was going to go in a museum for Miami Heat that was a game-worn Alonzo Mourning jersey. Like, you're taking pieces of the Heat.
History,
You're taking I remember rooting for the Heat when we didn't have the Magic. I was so excited that we had a Florida franchise. He stole Shaquille O'Neal's signed and game-worn jerseys and shoes to sell.
What's screwed up even more about this, too, is a lot of times these players use these jerseys for charity. And because they are multimillionaires. Like, obviously, some keep them for their own, they usually have a trophy room or some room dedicated to their career,
Sure.
So not only you could be stealing from them, but it's worse. You're stealing from a possible, they were to donate this to some charity and they're going to auction it and the charity's going to get $100,000 and then you took it away for yourself.
And that's true. And you can't say it's not true because he stole over 400 items. And you mean to tell me that out of those 400 items, I'd say the majority of them would probably have either gone in the Heat Museum or to charity.
So what's weird to me is the fact that he got away with it for so long tells me
Then he came back. He left and then came back.
There's not that much investigation when something goes missing. There's probably no security cameras in the locker room because of privacy reasons.
I had heard they added them to the hallways. So what you're saying is correct. There's now a guard on the entranceway and then a camera coming and going so they can see who's going. And they keep a better record of who goes into the locker room, apparently.
You would think that some of these players would report hey, my jersey's gone or my shoes or any other thing, and then they would be like, hey, someone within the organization is stealing this stuff. And it would be easy to track. Like I said, this guy's auctioning it off for $1.9 million. There's no one that has hey, this guy works at the Miami Heat security. He's obviously stealing this stuff, right?
And he got greedy.
How would he say that someone just gave it to him?
He was doing jerseys. He was doing jerseys. That was the number one. Hundreds of jerseys.
Yeah.
Then he slipped into shoes. But where he got started, where I bet you they kind of figured it out, is when he started taking. It says here the last note is that when he started dipping into valuable memorabilia, and super historically rare stuff. Like when you started getting into the Alonzo Mourning and when you started getting into players that have been retired that were going to go in this, I think it's yet to even be built, Miami Heat Museum. He was stealing stuff that can not just a game worn jersey. You're taking stuff that you can't, it's irreplaceable.
Yeah.
It's one of one. This is a piece of Heat.
Invaluable merchandise.
What do you think he faces now?
Well, grand larceny, obviously, with that.
10 years.
Yeah. That makes sense.
He's facing 10 years.
What's weird is that he had even, I guess, a security guard. You know what I just thought about? My aunt is a head of security for the Miami Dolphins. I don't think I've ever told you this before.
Oh my God! Does she steal jerseys? Can she steal some jerseys?
What's going on with that?
Oh my God!
I just read she's worked for Miami Dolphins security for as long as I've
and you
25
don't use
years.
that as a hookup. You don't go there and use that hookup?
No. Well, because I feel I would be weird asking. This is coming from me, but I just never.
I'll ask her. I'm like, hey, I'm a friend of Tom's. Give me some tickets.
Yeah. Tua?
Yeah.
Get a shoes.
Give me a jersey.
What if she starts funneling?
No, I want the Hall of Fame stuff.
Tua's shoes to me.
I want Hall of Fame stuff. Give me a Shula hat.
No, that stuff is hard. Now you just need the current. You just need to hope one of the current players hit, like a Tyreek Hill shoes.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. Tyreek Hill
cheetah
shoes.
Give me some cheetah shoes.
Yeah, that could be. That's worth some money.
A lot of money.
How much? Search Tyreek Hill shoes. Ask ChatGPT how much is GameWare wore Tyreek Hill shoes worth.
What was that last one? Ask ChatGPT. GameWare,
game worn Tyreek Hill shoes.
Oh. Well, they hung up. I was going to answer your call.
I answered a call, and he was like, I wanted to leave a voicemail. I don't want to go on the show.
Oh, my God. What is that, Gen A? All right, hold on. You motherfucker. Thanks for calling Mediocre Time. Who's this?
Hey, BDM Easy.
Hey, what's going on, man? What's on your mind? You're live on the show. Hit me.
Hey, you guys have been talking about so many topics that like hit home to me, so I just wanted to like touch on a few of them real quick.
Do it. Go for it.
Was it the ass carbuncle?
Yeah, was it the carbuncle?
No. But I'm from Sarasota, and I used to drive by the Pee Wee Herman theater every day, and like everyone keeps talking about it, and I keep picturing it. It's not actually a Longhorn Steakhouse now. They tore it down, but it was just this little single building. The front was complete mirror tint, and the sign just had 3 red X's on it. And I was like, when I turn 18, I'm going to go there and then
jack off.
Yeah, just like Pee-wee.
Yeah. You know, I think most young boys thought that, like, when I get to be of Pee Wee's age, I too will go into a theater and jack off with a goatee and long hair. Look his mugshot up if you want to be scared.
I've often fantasized about going into an XXX establishment, whatever, you know.
You know what did that to me, sir? It's that Madonna video, like the one like whatever the one she goes and she's a peep show artist, okay? And she's in this peep show. And this little boy keeps coming to the peep show, and he feeds the quarters in, and then he'll go up a little bit, and then he can watch Madonna taking her clothes off.
Okay.
And then at the end of the movie, the little boy is like dancing with Madonna, and I was like, oh my God, they're gonna fuck. Like I thought that. I was like, they're gonna.
That's what happens at peep shows.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm gonna get in there.
Yeah, I was like, I'm a little boy.
I'm gonna kick this window.
I'm gonna get her. I didn't say that. I did not say that. And other topics, sir.
Anyway, just the gut box from Gainesville. Wow, what a callback, Tom. The Guthrie's gut box.
Oh yeah, gut boxes are good.
So
and then
so gut boxes, adult theaters. Go on.
Okay. You guys were talking about Make-A-Wish survivors. My girlfriend's brother is a Make-A-Wish survivor.
Oh, he lived, and he got his wish, and he got his life.
Yeah,
because once they grant the wish, you're supposed to die. I made that up.
They got 2 wishes. So you got one too many. So you
have to take one back.
Get one back.
Yeah. And we know it's going to be the Lamborghini, so give me the keys.
It's hard to give the trip to Disney World back.
You can go ahead and give me that John Cena poster back, and you can live your life. Goodbye.
Anyway, they're from San Diego, so they went to Disney World. They did the whole week. The whole family. I've seen all the pictures and everything, and he's perfectly healthy. He's a contractor. You could never tell he had terminal cancer.
Oh, he's a contractor. Oh, he's healthier than me. I need Make-A-Wish. Yeah. I'm close. I am very close.
Yeah. Like, how old was the cutoff? Could you be like 98?
Yeah, they should open
like,
it
I'm
up.
dying.
That's ageism. They only do it for kids? Come on. What about me? Nobody's done shit for me. No, I'm kidding.
All right, sir. We got to take a break.
Okay, last topic. Hit us.
Well, real quick. Peanuts. I used to drive from Gainesville to St. Augustine and stop at some random guy's car and get some boiled peanuts. Oh, my mouth is watering. You keep talking about them. I even tried to make them here. I ordered them from Georgia and stunk up the whole house. My girlfriend got so mad, and they were terrible. So can you send me some peanuts?
Yeah, I can't send them in the mail legally, but you can drop by and get them. But on a day you don't sound so psycho. I'm joking.
Yeah. How far are you away, sir?
All right. Love you guys.
Well, we love you too. He's definitely coming to get us.
With I love you.
Yeah, we love you too.
We're making happy customers.
Yeah. Okay. So you had wanted me to work. Man, you are correct a lot of the time when it comes to sports. And the Tyreek Hill game worn cheetah print cleats went for $11,000.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot.
That's a shit ton.
I mean, talk to my aunt.
Yeah,
there's got to be some laying around.
Yeah, because
even if they don't want the cheetah print, like maybe some practice shoes or whatever, like get them to sign them. They probably got all sorts of like.
ChatGPT is saying at the least $8K. So you got to talk to your aunt.
Yeah.
We could be sitting on a gold mine.
Yeah.
Isn't this what one of the members of Third Base, the rap group Third Base, there are 2 members. One of them is local. MC Search. He lives around here, and he does a night downtown at the club proper. He does like a proper hip-hop night. He calls it like grown folks brunch or something. It looks really good, and they play like classic hip-hop. The other guy that was in the group, Third Base, is a rapper named, they're both white guys, named Prime Minister Pete Nice. Now, Prime Minister Pete Nice, his job, he went on to leave and not be an MC anymore, and then he got into the world of high-end sports memorabilia.
Yeah.
And for some reason, when people get into high-end sports memorabilia, there's always some sort of arrest, and they're crooked, and they're right.
What is that?
I don't know what that is, but he got into it, and then there was like a lawsuit, and he had like, and it's always like he had like 6,000 Met jerseys, and it's always like some weird. Why is it so crooked in the sports memorabilia?
I don't know.
World.
It's like the solar of athletic wear.
Yeah, it really is. That's a perfect analogy. You're right. It's so weird.
Why is there an undertone?
It's trashy.
There's an undertone of criminal behavior for why?
Yeah.
Just because of, I guess it's because there's a lot of fakes out there, and how people got the memorabilia may be sketchy.
And I've seen it. Like, there were guys, I went to Flowery Branch to see.
Any memorabilia is kind of sketchy in some parts of it.
Well, it's like, how'd you get this?
Yeah. Like
most of the time, people were like, oh, my cousin stole it.
But there's also a certain personality type that's attracted by memorabilia. And the same personality type gets attracted by the sun.
They like it warm. That's funny. You like the sun? All right. You're going to love my memorabilia. That's funny.
Let's take a break. When we come back, my sister's going to sit down on the couch.
Yes, we're getting a blast from the past. People have been wanting Seth and your sister to drop by, and we get them all in one day.
Have you ever been on the show, Jen?
Yes, she's been on.
Okay.
Yeah, she's been on the show before.
The old studio, though.
Yeah.
In the old, like Daniel's old house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
For Steve-O, and then...
Okay. Yeah. The name of the band is White Reaper. The name of the song is Honestly. I love these guys. They're just a good rock and roll band. On the following side of that, the back side of that, you're going to get some brand new music from the band Bowling Shoes. We'll be right back. 1-844-TOM-NDAN if you'd like to call. show@tomandan.com for emails.
I'd rather have my laundry still.
That is Bowling Shoes, their song Laundry. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom. So my sister Jennifer's here. How you doing, Jennifer?
I'm sorry. I gave you a blast. Apologies.
A couple things. Everybody laughs about my euphorium, and everyone's like, "You're such an idiot. Look at you, you're so stupid."
No, I don't think they say that. They just laugh a little bit like, I don't really say you're an idiot.
Well, that's the way it feels.
Okay, all right.
And
spoken as Daniel.
And
that
then,
sounds very Dan. Does that not sound very Dan?
It does.
And
more alike than we are different.
And then, but no one told. I was.
You know, Jen's my favorite Vann. You know that, right?
Well, it's not many left of them.
Look, I'm the last Dennis.
I know.
I need to start popping out some fucking boys, or the name is dead.
Yeah.
Scotty didn't have any boys, and I had a girl, so I better start fucking my wife and having some boys.
Well, nowadays they like
doesn't count.
Maisie will hyphenate her last name. She'll be like a Van Dennis.
Doesn't count
if she marries one of my sons.
When I see people do that, I think you've let your wife have too much power.
I know. Yeah. It's the only.
I hate it. If you do that,
some of my friends' wives.
You've been castrated if you do that.
2 of my wife's friends didn't change their last name.
I look down on those people,
and I need to bully them more.
Like,
I need to bring it up more. Yeah. I'd be like, raise your hand if you have taken your husband's name properly.
Yeah. Like a wife is supposed to do.
Yeah. And then I'm like,
first start simple. Go raise your hand if you're a traditionalist.
And I need to start shaming them, and then just know that. Not that you're.
I like it when the guy takes
just a little bit less of a man.
I like it when the guy takes the wife's last name. I like that. Oh my God! I'll spit on you. I'll spit on you if you do that. I will spit on you.
Sorry, Jen.
I will not do that.
Back to the euphorium.
Do whatever you want.
Euphonium.
You didn't correct me this whole time.
Me.
I've been saying it this whole time. Since Becca started playing euphonium, I was
You
like,
have been saying Euphorium for like 3 years, I feel like. How long has she been banding or being
3 years.
Yeah. And I feel like
And it's just progressively gotten more and more because I see them on the calendar. You can't get out of this. I see a band
Yeah. She's
performance.
really.
It's constant.
It's constant, and I see you put them on the calendar. Band performance, band performance. And I'm like, wow, she is really taken to band.
Yeah. No.
Which
She
I was that guy. I did everything band. I did extracurricular, after school, before school, at school, on the weekends, band, all the time.
Yeah. No, I know, and she's really taken to it and done well. But I
And
feel
trombone is a good instrument.
well, yeah, she's now playing multiple instruments,
Awesome.
which is
In different bands, yeah.
Awesome.
which I never.
I saw her improving. Yeah, but I told you that. Yeah, she was doing jazz band improv. I'm like, holy shit. That's so scary to do when you got to get up there. Okay, just create a solo.
Yeah.
You have the floor and everybody's looking at you because what does the band director do? He makes you stand up. Oh, God.
I feel like you were calling it Euphorium 3 years ago, too. And that's what
Did
really
you bring your
ingrained-
sister in here for sister? Is this sister gripe?
No, yeah, because something happened here. It didn't gotten that long. Someone gave me misinformation.
You only talked to Mom.
Okay. Let's talk about what middle school you went to, because I started thinking, I was like, I don't know what middle school my sister went to.
She
Which is
didn't go
weird.
to the same one that you.
I don't know.
Yes,
maybe she.
we
Yeah.
did.
Oh, okay. You went to Glades.
went to Glades.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys talk at all?
No. Who knows what schools their siblings went to? You don't have
That's
a sibling.
the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I would always assume that you go to the same
No,
school
you don't
unless you
understand.
move.
No. When you have siblings, you don't know what's going on in their lives. Euphorium, what middle school, all this.
So Tommy and Max don't know anything about each other? I don't believe that. They're very close.
No, they're close. We're 5 years apart. You see what I'm saying? So
Okay, all right.
Our mom, she decided to 5 years, about 10 years from my brother, and if that's too long, you gotta have a back
So
to
she
back.
was doing a five.
Five.
I kind of like that.
Which caused a separation where you don't know anything about your sibling.
Okay, so it's a stranger in your own home.
Yeah. So Jen, okay, what do you want to talk about? Because I could.
I think I want to talk about. Let's talk about how a power sports place that messed up your bike. Let's talk about that and how angry you were.
No,
I'm joking.
I was gonna say,
I'm joking. I'm just trying to make Tom laugh.
That's IAS syndrome. Believe me. That's Jennifer's got what I got and what Seth's got.
What's
and
that?
we IAS. It's always something.
Yeah.
Where we call it the orb or whatever, but it's not that. There's no magic. It's just us.
So are you admitting for the first time ever with your sister in here that it's possible that you guys create an orb?
Yeah, no. I've admitted that before. I've said that it can't just.
I don't think your sister has ever admitted that she has an orb.
Well,
I don't think that's fair.
I don't create the orb.
Yeah. Well, that's what they all say. That's what Seth says. Seth's like, why is this happening? Why does every single business that I do with anybody turn out to be some sort of catastrophe? And I'm like, well, it has to be you, sir.
Yeah.
It can't just be every time you go to do business with someone screws you over in some way, or you get it doesn't done right. It's like, this is you. This is
For
not
a split
everybody
second,
else.
Tuttle had that.
Yeah.
But he pulled himself out.
Yeah. No, he's still got a little bit.
You're right.
We just don't know as much.
Are we going to get Tuts in here
He's
to
coming
talk
in, yeah.
about whether or not Hogan was murdered?
Yeah.
What do you think, Jen? Do you think Hulk Hogan was murdered?
I didn't know he died.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he
they're in a
died.
different
He died
algorithm.
recently?
Yeah. You're in a different algorithm.
Yeah, mine's all sports bikes and.
Yeah. I like that.
Which I will say that, like, my sister was tearing apart her four-wheeler and putting it back together.
Which is very impressive.
Which is something that I started dabbling in when I was a teenager, and then I just went different. Yeah, because I didn't want to learn. There was no YouTube. I had manuals, but I had to read books and think I hate books.
Was that really the
Yes.
deterrent? Was
Yes.
do you think it was as simple as him looking at, like, because what do you use YouTube, I'm assuming, or do you use a manual, or do you know some stuff already, or?
I kind of know.
Yeah.
But if there's something I haven't dove deep into, like
Sure.
rebuilding a carb, I'll watch a quick video. I mean, I skipped through
Yeah.
a lot of it, but you got to remember, I work with Steve a lot. fixing stuff
Our
when I was
stepdad,
younger.
Yeah,
Steve.
So,
well, you alienated
like,
yourself
I
from the
grew
family
up-
because you're a big,
Yeah,
you know,
you didn't
you're
want
Drunky the
shit.
Bear, big rock star.
No, I
and you're like,
left.
fuck Steve and his bird. I'm out of here. I'm a rock star.
I grew up in the 90s. In the 90s, you turned 18 and you get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You're out.
So after you let Steve's bird out and tore his heart out of his chest,
which is
you
weird.
pieced out, and then you left your sister and Steve, and he's like, well, I might as well teach my knowledge to you, ma'am.
And no offense to my mom, but I took off with no experience whatsoever figuring out how to live my life on my own.
Do you know how to cook a food?
No,
like
I
any
did
food?
nothing, no. My mom made me egg
So what did you
sandwiches
do the
every
first
morning.
night?
I don't even remember doing laundry. And then I told this to Crystal. I was like, was there a washer and dryer in University Club? Because that was the first place I lived after I left Miami. And she's like, yeah, I did your laundry. Everything, like I would come and do it. I'm like, oh yeah, I just moved from a mom to another mom.
To the mom I fucked. I went from my mom to my fuck mom.
That's a popular category.
Has anybody
That's
coined
a
that?
thing.
Because I'm going to start saying, who
Yeah.
created the fuck mom? Dan did
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Dan
yeah.
created, there's moms and then there's fuck moms.
And then I that's how I have to teach my sons. I'm like,
Yeah, you
can't-
need a fuck mom.
Like I didn't teach you how to take care of yourself because no one taught me. So you need to go.
Yeah, it's the great pattern.
When you leave here, you're gonna find a lady to take care of you, and that's it.
Or
Then
a
your
man,
life will be
or a
smooth.
man, you can find a man.
Yeah, man or lady, whatever.
yeah.
You just need a caretaker, and that's it. And then you're set. And then you live your life. And that's
I
it.
have 2 caretakers now, Jen.
Yeah.
I'm raising my kids.
Jen,
completely
my
different.
daughter is taking
Oh.
care of me more naturally than even Andrea. Like my daughter now will, like, I get home and she'll be like, do you want your glasses for Madden, Daddy? I'm like, do I want my glasses
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Madden, Daddy?
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course I do. She's like, do you want a ice cold Topo Chico, Daddy? I'm like, yes, I do.
Yeah. That's a benefit of having a daughter.
It's
yeah.
fantastic.
My sons, they'll do a couple things here and there, but I see
What's
them,
up,
they're going to be out of here when they're 18. Although I thought by not giving them life skills that would keep them around, but then I was like, oh well, I took off with no life skills. I just charged my credit cards
It's the
up.
first time you've ever said that, yeah.
I lost. I did every bad decision you could possibly make bad at life for 20 straight years.
Do you remember the first thing you ever bought on a credit card?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah,
I do. I remember mine.
Oh yeah. Well, my sister's familiar with ruining her credit.
Oh yeah, me too.
We all do.
Fuck you. I bet you have a high credit score.
Well,
than
I- now
anyone.
you
Well,
do.
We all did,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
We
yeah.
all ruined our credit. All 3 of us here are guilty as charged. I mean, I can look at all 3 of us and tell. I can. And
It's a Florida
it's
tradition.
just what, especially me.
Yeah.
I look like I'm ruining
Yeah.
mine currently
Yeah,
right
it's,
now.
it's like going into the military in Israel.
You have to do 2 mandatory years.
You ruin your credit right out of high school. 2 years.
Then you got to repair it.
Yeah.
Then you work your 20s to repair it, so your 30s you could actually do it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did it. The first thing I ever bought, Gateway PC. I maxed it. I went to the Gateway store,
Ooh.
and I always had like secondhand computers, and I think I spent, and at the time, this was like an amount of money that my father, if I'd have told him what I spent on this Gateway computer, I think he would have shot me in the face or something. Like, it was like $1,800.
Yeah.
And that was like, you spent how much? You spent like close to $2,000 on a computer?
Yeah.
People thought I was insane.
I bought an FMF 125cc 2-stroke dirt bike exhaust pipe.
Hell yeah, you
Big, fat in the middle. It's like the fatter it is, the faster you go.
I was gonna say, I think I bought the 2 400s and Timmy's dirt bike on the credit card the first time.
You gotta do it.
Florida rite of passage.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
It's the same thing.
In fact, I'll put that out for a future show. I would like our listeners to tell me what's the strangest thing you've put on a credit card.
Yeah. I remember when you bought those 2 4-wheelers. Like, yes.
And a dirt bike on a credit card.
Yeah. And then there's like $9,000. But that's cheap now. Like if you look back, you're like, God damn.
And then another big one I had, which was weird, because of the connection with the radio station, it was really hard to get. Do you remember Mars Music? Before there was like Sam Ash and Guitar Center stuff, there was this place called Mars Music.
Yeah.
And I went in there, and the guy knew me in the finance department.
Okay.
So he ran me a credit card. He gave me he fudged. I think he fucking fudged everything, and he got me a card, and he got me a $10,000 limit. So I went into the DJ section, and this is when I wanted to teach myself how to scratch records, and I just pointed at 2 Techniques 1200 turntables. I said, give me 2 of those. I mean, they don't make those anymore. If I had those now, they're priceless.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, give me those, give me that receiver. I bought a light. I bought a fucking light so I could turn the lights off and have like a DJ room. It was like credit cards now, I don't get the same. I don't get the juice in my body.
Because the information out there, like, don't go spend $9,000 on your credit card on 2 4-wheelers.
But it felt so good because I was like, I got free DJ equipment.
Yeah.
I could do whatever I want. I had a $10,000 limit at the 20 years old.
Yeah. Like, our parents didn't say, like, hey, if you get a credit card, you got to be responsible in doing that. It's just free money.
No, and also what made it worse is my dad. Completely irresponsible with money. My dad would lie to my mom and buy Harleys. He'd come home with a safety deposit box and every bit of cash we had as a family in the trunk of his car. He would because he needed it for collateral to buy a boat or some bullshit.
I remember
he was always lying to her. Oh, it was excellent.
I remember asking, like, if I don't pay this back, will they send me to jail? They're like, no. They're like, just it'll go against your credit report. And I'm like, wow, you got a bunch of
it'll
fools.
make your sister at 8 months pregnant go in front of a judge with a detoxing lawyer. Do you remember that story?
We weren't supposed to say he was detoxing. I've been told to never mention the detoxing.
That came back to you.
It was just a simple shake. He was fine.
I should just testify.
It was early Parkinson's. He's fine.
That you got the affidavit and you didn't ever told me. That's all you need to say.
Also, I think when I met you and you were going through this, you called it an affidavit. I'm almost positive you did.
Let's talk about a job you had that's very unique. And I feel like there will be a time, just like World War II, where like the last Blockbuster employee died.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Dan Stone is arguably one of the last human voiceover men. That is a true story. I've been talking to Dan, and Dan Stone that does our stuff and from Real Radio.
To get him,
he is like a one of one.
So you worked at Blockbuster.
I did.
Let's talk about
I love that job.
So
all of my friends that worked at Blockbuster loved it too. Were they good to you guys, or was it just easy?
It was easier, and we were drunk the entire time. We'd make margaritas in the back, and it just
yeah, because
that sounds awesome.
There's not that much pressure.
Yeah, you don't gotta do anything.
Yeah,
you
love
bring people up.
margaritas.
Yeah, you're renting out VHS tapes that are worth nothing. Even back then, they were worth nothing.
Okay, the chat room is melting with humans that loved working at Blockbuster. We may have found a secret awesome job.
Yeah.
We got, my husband worked at Hollywood Video. I worked at Blockbuster. I loved working at Blockbuster. My best friend was a manager at Blockbuster. I was there for the death throes. It was okay. Okay, we got an okay.
Well, then you're like, this is going to end.
Yeah, well, it's never fun to be on the end of anything.
As soon as Netflix, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, does the CEO know about this? Oh, they told him. And
the
he said,
sweet spot was...
We'll never die.
The sweet spot was renting video game consoles there.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it.
I remember, you remember PlayStation games? You can go rent PlayStation games and stuff like that because there was no other place you could play these games.
No.
So you could rent them and then,
And then it became a thing where Blockbuster would be like, don't worry. When it comes out, we'll have 1,000 copies of Crash Bandicoot. And I was like, what? And sure enough, you'd go over to the Blockbuster and those motherfuckers would have 1,000 copies and you'd get in there and they'd have one for you and you'd rent it. And I was like, well, this is awesome.
Were the employees stealing all that stuff or would they keep track of them? Because I imagine there had to have been an insane amount of theft, right, at Blockbuster?
We were supposed to scratch the back of the CDs or whatever and then throw them in the dumpster. But I mean, I'm pretty sure we all took a copy home.
Oh, okay.
I had boxes full that I chucked recently.
They instructed you to scratch the CD.
So they can't steal them out the dumpster.
No one
so
can
you
use
had to run it through, yeah. So, but we all took a copy. I mean,
yeah.
But why? I've never understood when companies are like, rather than give this to someone who might benefit, destroy it.
Home Depot was like that as well.
People do it with baked goods until we started understanding that there are unhoused and people that in need where you could just be like, hey man, you want these old rolls?
There's a story on that recently.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that, I guess, but for liability reasons, but I'm just like, it's wild.
Oh, give them the bread.
Give them the goddamn bread. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, give them the old shrimp.
The fuck kind of human are you? It doesn't matter. If they want to eat shrimp and die on the side of the road, let them.
They're doing fentanyl. Some shrimp is not going to do anything. Yeah. So I remember at Home Depot, it would be a super nice Hunter or Huntington. Is it what's the brand?
Hunter brand fans.
Hunter brand.
Yeah.
And
we didn't get those.
And there would be
we were Hampton Bay because we couldn't afford Hunter. Was you had the good shit. We couldn't afford no Hunter.
Well,
Hunter
they had
was
Hampton
the name
Bay
brand.
too.
I was Hampton Bay for life because my dad and mom were poor.
But they would be missing one pull string, like a metal like a BD.
Like one of these little
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
just to turn the fan on, and it's like, oh, it's missing. Put it in the crusher. And I'm like, God damn, like nothing's wrong. This is like a brand new like $230 fan, and it's missing one string. I'm like, we have to put it in the crusher, and they're like, yeah, because
it's fun to put stuff in the crusher.
Because
Write it off.
if we start giving it to employees, they're all gonna start fighting like animals.
But I don't think that's the case.
Yeah.
You should have just made
No.
a list of people and who get shit, and you're just like, hey, you get a fan.
No, me and the Grizz, we start fighting over it because we're all
Punching each other.
Yeah. Me and all the other stock guys.
Then it's a prank war.
We all start fighting over the hunters. And they were right.
They're really good fans.
Yeah.
The warranty on them was fantastic.
Yeah. Because then we immediately, if you give it to me and the Grizz, we immediately sell it in the parking lot. So we'll be selling it to people. You're like, hey, you want a fan? Brand new Hunter.
Did you guys ever steal anything and sell it?
Yeah, well, back when we started working at Home Depot, they had the policy where they'd take any return, right? And they give you cash or any without receipt.
Oh, that's a good one.
So there was like junkies who were stealing stuff from Home Depot all the time. This is like 2002. And it was when they switched over like the stocking to night stocking because people were getting run over, their feet run over by forklifts and stuff, and they were suing the hell out of Home Depot. So they're like, we got to run all our forklifts at night because these guys can't do shit. And then I was the first wave of night stocking at Home Depot.
Wow,
and,
you're original night stalker.
And and then there would be like me and the Grizz, we'd fantasize about like what could we steal. And there was a time, like a sweet spot, where you could steal and then return stuff. But you'd have to give it to your friends. We wouldn't do that. You remember I told you the story? He put drill bits in his shoes.
Yeah, and it hurt his back, right?
But he put it at the beginning of the
Stupid,
right when he got there. He put it in his shoes.
Yeah, so he had to walk on it all day.
And then like halfway through, we were smoking. He's like, God damn, my back hurts. I'm like, the bits are in your shoes. Put it at the end.
He's like, I'm walking on a gold mine.
And then you were walking.
He's like limping like he hit the food.
And then at the end of the night, he couldn't even walk. His feet were
like,
all
I
bruised.
stole and I'm on disability now.
Anyway, what other weird jobs have you had? Blockbuster. That's pretty much it.
And insurance.
Work
now
insurance.
I'm taking a little retirement.
Well,
I'm looking for a job.
Let's talk about it. Right? In the insurance business, you can make good money in insurance.
You can. I haven't been able to find a job that pays as well as insurance.
What about an influencer?
I fucking hate insurance.
Why don't you be an influencer? Motorcycle influencer.
No, they don't make any money.
Okay.
No, there's no way to make
Throwing
any
fun
money.
things out there.
No, you got to work in insurance.
Why don't you help her out? Why don't you?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now.
She can produce our show.
She can get a job anytime she wants.
She can sit over there and produce the show. She can be the new female on the show.
I've had people reach out. They work in insurance. They're like, "Hey, is your sister looking for a job?" I'm like, "I don't know. What do you think about it?"
Yeah, like, who the hell is this? He writes
I don't
back,
know what
"Shut
she's
the
doing.
fuck up."
I am not asking her personal business.
Crystal Lapisse is outside. Crystal's outside, and she wants to wait until we go on break to get nuts. Come
No,
inside.
just come inside.
Just get in here, get the nuts.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you can come talk to us. We've been interviewed. That was kind of the point.
Yeah.
This is it. When we turn these cameras off, I'm throwing every thing of those nuts in the trash.
Did you ever work in food service?
No.
No, that's
I like how she said the ew.
No.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard.
Yeah, although it is like your other coworkers are on the more fun side. It's kind of like Blockbuster. I feel like it's like you're just slanging a different video. Or you're slanging a sandwich.
Did you guys have pornos there?
No. Not
In
Blockbuster.
California, we did because we
Really?
lived in San Diego, and when we were like the gay Blockbuster, like we had a pride flag. We lived in like the gay section of San Diego.
And
You
you
remember
gay
coming
porno
to visit?
and-
Yeah, we had
That's
adult
a good Blockbuster
MA
if you get some
videos.
gay
Now-
porno in it.
Was it
You know what I mean?
hardcore porn? I don't know, but it was.
Yeah.
It was clearly like the
just
the
like
black.
muscle guys with boners.
I don't know.
That's what Simon
Never
Rex
watched
did.
it.
What, did you have
No.
to go behind some sort of curtain?
No, it's right on the wall.
And it was
Yeah.
but it was specifically like a homoerotic, softcore gay porn.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I would get so nervous when I would go behind the curtain. Like, I can remember, I'd have to work. First of all, I'd have to work myself up to it. So I'd walk in, and then I don't know if everybody else's experience is the same, but I would walk into the video store and with a plan. I'd have to be like, well, first you got to go and get a regular, standard, non-horny video.
You can't get
So
Rambo.
so I'd go in, I'd go by, get a sensible commando. I get a Delta Force. I get a Chuck Norris.
Yeah. And then you act surprised. You're like, "Hey, what's behind this?"
Yeah,
oh,
and
I
then
don't know.
and then you'd look, "Hello, Crystal," and then you'd look, and then you'd be like, "Oh, wow, whoa, whoa!" You're like, "Kind of falling."
You're like, "What's behind?" Oh,
lost my step. Oh,
I wasn't even planning on. I just wanted some commando.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know.
Oh, what is this? I might as well stay a while.
Yeah. Since I'm here, might as well.
But then
I'll
I'd
try
start,
it.
But then I'd start
I'll
sweating.
try it.
But I'd go in there, and it would be a small closet, and there'd be. And I was little. I'm still little, but like some of the porns I could not reach. So I had to use.
Can you help me get that?
Yeah, I couldn't. There's no way I'm ever going to do that. But I can remember.
All bottom shelf porn.
Yeah, most of the time you're in there alone because But
Hold
there
on,
was.
what video store had a curtain?
This was Hollywood Video in DeLand, Florida.
There was a regular video. The mom and
No,
pop
Video News.
The mom and pop video stores
Video
had the
News.
curtains. Yeah. That's a whole different business.
Not Hollywood Video. It was called Video News, and it was a chain. And so I went back there, and then I remember I was in there, and then some other guy came in there. Well, what's weird about that is that like now I'm in there with like a man. And I'm like a kid.
Yeah.
And even then I knew, I was like, I better get the hell out of here. This is a horny man in here. You know? Like even then I was like, I got to get the fuck out of here. This guy wants to jacket like I want to jacket.
Yeah.
And I'd fuck him, so he'd probably want to fuck me.
When I was a kid, I wasn't scared of horny men.
That's the difference.
It never.
That's the Miami in you.
Yeah, all the men were horny as hell. They're walking around.
Surrounded by.
Anyway.
You want to talk to Crystal?
Yeah. Oh, Crystal, do you no?
Do you want no? You want to talk?
Okay. Sit down on the couch.
Sit down on the couch. Sit a spell.
Here for some nuts.
Say hi. Hold on. I'll put your camera on here.
Crystal, you're.
Is it here?
Yeah.
Sit right there.
I owe you some. You've done a lot of favors.
You don't owe me anything, Tom.
Do you owe her a favor? Is she on?
Well, she's done a lot of favors for the show.
Yeah,
she's done
she
a lot
has.
of stuffing.
Yeah, her and Norm.
I got Brett from you guys. I'm good.
Yeah, that's we call him Norm. But
Yeah.
Brett. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
He's the best. Go Magics.
And but you've helped us out a lot throughout the years.
You
And I
have.
appreciate that. And all we've done for you is some stinky old nuts.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I boiled some nuts for 8 hours for you. That's all I can. That's all we can
Listen,
give you.
I love boiled peanuts.
Well, I hope you like these.
I love them. I'm
Take
so
two
excited.
of them. Take two things of
Absolutely
them.
will.
You get two of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for being
And then
here.
we'll call it even, right?
Absolutely, please.
The scales of justice now are
And then we
even.
start from scratch. It's we got a couple more favors in the hopper.
Oh, we got some events coming up.
Yeah. I need some stuffing.
Yeah. We're doing Beer Fest and then BDM Appreciation. There's lots of stuffing coming up. So
I don't have my little 3D micro penis from you guys from a few years back, but Brett got one, so we have one at home.
Okay, I will get you a 3D micro penis.
Yeah.
In fact, there might be two in this room currently.
We're gonna print some valve stem micro penises.
Oh, I've got a bunch of those. I printed like 300 of them, and then whenever
300
somebody
of 'em?
parks too close, you just twist on a little penis. I got glow in the dark ones. Oh, it's great.
She has all the stuff you were talking about. You guys are it's in the blood because he did this one afternoon and then he was like, "Look how glow in the dark." It's in the blood, man. I love seeing that.
My sister got into 3D printing and she's got a big Mambo industrial one.
Yeah, you could print like pieces and make like a.
Oh,
could you make a 9-foot tall Vladimir Putin?
The stuff like printed my son's like elaborate, huge toys and things and all types. She printed these like every holiday. She's like, I printed some snap and pop shooters. So it's like a plastic.
That's cool.
You could shoot snappers out, and then.
Oh, I've been shooting snappers since college, buddy.
How
that's
they?
disgusting.
Why do you like it so much? You just printed.
Because you can print dicks. A lot of dicks.
Yeah, but you're printing like there's a lot. How much stuff?
Crystal, you don't have to sit through this.
Oh,
if you
sorry.
don't have
You
to.
can get some.
If you need to go
shoot
back to
outside.
work, yeah.
I have a signing.
Yeah, I was going to excuse you.
Yeah.
She's
Sorry.
like, yeah, love you too. Bye, lady. Give Brett some love.
Yeah. I'll contact you in about a month. You got a lot of
See
stuff
ya.
to
Drive
do.
safe.
So, how much plastic American garbage would you say you have laying around your house?
That's
now?
American-made garbage, right?
I've got 3 bookshelves full of filament.
Oh,
I mean, I got every color, every type.
Yeah.
You got the metal, the metallic looking one. Oh, yeah.
My son's come back from your house, bags of stuff that my sister printed for them.
You should burn it in a fire.
And then I'm like, God, I can't throw it away because she's gonna go, well, where's that thing I printed?
Where's that bag of dicks I printed?
Yeah, just stack everything. Anyway,
you want to finish with a couple of voicemails?
Yeah, let's do a voicemail.
Jen can help us. We'll do
Okay.
2 voicemails and get the hell out of here. Let's try this one right here.
Yo, Tom, when you were up in the Scandinavian countries for your vacation, did you indulge in some Café Ost, which is coffee with cheddar cheese? Just wanted to know. Love you guys, mean it. Big Rick out.
Coffee with cheese is a...
I don't know. I mean, that could. It's interesting because
Did you eat anything weird?
Some of the Finland. Well, they're big into fish. Different, like a lot of fish in Sweden.
Fish.
Like of course their candy's odd. But as far as the coffee and alcohol, seem pretty standard.
Can you get a Hamburg?
Yeah. There's the Swedish meatballs, the stereotypes is there, but it's like
what did the family make for you? Like when you sat down and they made a traditional
Swedish pancakes, Swedish meatballs. There was like herring,
wow.
And so
salted fish,
a lot of salted herring and meatballs, and then there's the regular stuff. There's nothing too odd. It was all good. The Swedish pancakes they made, which is delicious. So essentially thin crepe size pancakes.
Yeah,
It's like it really just crepes.
Sounds
Everything, but also like if the in Finland and then also like Denmark and those like they maybe have the coffee with the cheese. So it's not all. They kind of blend together, but I didn't experience any.
I mean, there's a lot of
cheese
different
coffee.
variations of the, that type of human that live around that type of area.
Also, a bunch of real men up there, which makes sense. Like
they're quiet, though,
Nova
right?
Scotia, like Viking ancestor, real men.
Are they like quiet people though, or
yeah,
did you?
They're super polite, but also tough. Like I'm weak. Like
That's
comparatively.
where I need to move. I want to move there.
yeah. Well, I thought I was like, I should just be able to move there and live there forever without any. What? I can't do that.
Why not? I'm American. I can do what I want. This is my world.
It does. Yeah, I forget that you can't just move wherever you want.
No.
You hear that? Joking. Anyway,
all right, last one. Here we go.
What's going on, T&D Media? 'Tis I, your Toad King. So why I am heading to Tampa on this fine Monday morning at 5 a.m., listening to the Friday Free Show with Savannah. Dan mentioned something about wanting to finish at the same time his wife finishes, and Tom commented that is a myth. Man, that is what gets...
Calm down, my
Jesus Christ! You're gonna break your phone. I can feel you squeezing it through the phone line.
Yeah, we climax together many times, and then I'll keep smashing it just to make her get off a few more times. But
I can't even imagine my wife coming and then me going like, "Let me smash it, smash it." You're smashing it a few more times.
Yeah, no, come on.
That's what Toad Kings do. So, y'all have a good day. Have a good week. Everybody be safe out there. It's supposed to be 111 degrees today. So, just stay hydrated.
Get out there and smash it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Listen, everybody's got their talents. Have you seen the video of Bajan Robinson running back and like?
I don't think I'm ever gonna call him Bajan.
That's his name.
I don't think I can do it.
He said
I know you told me that.
They've been pronouncing it wrong for years.
No,
As
it's
Bajan.
Filatowski. Sorry, it sticks.
Bajan Robinson.
No, it sticks. It's the way it is.
Did you see the social video of Drake London making fun of the video of Bajan Robinson going like serpentine through the pads, and it looks like his legs are doing some sort of magical dance?
No, I haven't seen it.
Look up Bijan Robinson serpentine through the just look up a practice run, and it's this thing that's been circulating where the angle, the camera angles from the back. So basically he's running serpentine through the pads, right?
Okay, here's the. No,
This
that's
is, yeah,
not
yeah.
it. Where is
the
it?
Falcons put out a lot of social content, but it may not be. It may have just popped up on my algorithm.
Is it this one?
Yeah. Look at his legs. Like,
oh wow, yeah.
Because it's doing like you're like, how is it?
It's hyper fast.
It's so smooth and fast. What I'm saying is, the Toad King is to sex like Bajan Robinson is to running serpentine through some pads.
Yeah.
Is some people have talent like that, and others don't.
It's like that dance that little white kid does where he does his hands like this. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There's a kid and he does a dance like this and it makes it look like he's floating on air.
Yeah.
Have you seen that kid?
Yes, yeah. Like, not everybody can do that.
No.
So, like, that's
No,
very
it's
specialized.
It's like quick twitch type
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah. We're running through the pads. We're huffing and puffing.
I'm not even gonna try it. I'm like,
we
you
can't
got
even.
it.
Yeah. I'm jumping over them. Anyway, Jen, thanks for sitting by.
Thanks for hanging out with us,
for
Jen.
having me.
Yeah, good to see you.
when are we riding?
How's Bitey? Oh yeah, I got my scooter. Well, I get it Sunday. So it's supposed to be Saturday. It's going to be Sunday at noon. I'll have my scooter. I'm going to have Tony Rage take some photos of it and put pictures up for everybody and hopefully have a video. I got to learn how to ride it first because the guys that are bringing it here say it's a little faster than it needs to be. So, and I've never been on it since the kit's in it. So I'll see how it's going to be. It'll be fine. I know how to
Well,
ride it.
you're going to ride with my sister?
I would, yeah, but it's going to look weird. I mean,
He's hardcore against motorcycles.
No, I'm not against. I'm just.
He just doesn't want us to
I get
get
a lecture
hurt.
every time.
I worry about you riding a motorcycle on the streets because so many of our listeners have died that
Yeah.
way. It's a number one cause of death.
I mean,
in our listeners.
Brett Hines from Mastodon, that's how he passed away.
Yeah.
And that's making the internet, that's real sad. I mean, that guy, and it's real sad that he never got to, I don't know. He was going through an episode right now and the band had broken apart and they were being negative to each other and it sucks.
But that's not funny. And on this show, I'm riding a Hayabusa. And
I can get one. Let's go.
I'll get one from a listener. And I'll say, and I'll just take off sandals, no helmet. Just
way we do it.
200 miles an hour. How fast can that
Hold
thing
on.
go?
First of all, you got me into motorcycles. You took me to SeaWorld on a motorcycle when I turned
That's
21.
trashy. Oh my God.
It was
Hold
a
on.
monster's
You just
run.
blew my Firecracker 400 hat off my head. You took me to SeaWorld on a motorcycle, you son of a bitch. That's the most redneck shit I've ever heard. You took me there to see Brooks and Dunn, you monster.
Hold on, but do you remember that it was part of the Monsters things? It was a charity run, and then you're like, okay, I got to do this, but then after we're gonna go to SeaWorld, and we get there, and I'm like, what about helmets? He's like, oh yeah, I didn't think of helmets.
That's a good
so
impression.
we sat there and rode. No,
Did we pet the penguins though? We pet the
So he
penguins.
bitches, but.
Yeah. Well, that was a different. I was only in my 20s. I didn't have a family.
He's a responsible dad now with a lot of stress in his stomach, and he's scared of everything.
Yeah. If you didn't have a daughter, I wouldn't care. You can do whatever you want. I'm like,
She's 14.
Yeah.
She'll be growing. I only got 3 years left.
No, you need to be there. You know what happens.
Family fight, yeah, family fight. Man, this is awesome.
What did we do at SeaWorld? We pet the penguins.
We pet the penguins and went home.
Had a couple beers.
Yeah. What kind of bike was it?
It was some type of
Was it a
knockoff
Victory?
Harley, and the little fucking seat in the back. Oh, I was dying the whole
Oh, it was
time.
a Victory bike.
It was a Victory.
Yeah.
Those are great bikes. They don't make them anymore.
Yeah. And
Really bad to ride, bitch.
Oh yeah, those little pads. I mean, that's.
See, I take Becca around on the bike.
No,
me and Becca go.
don't tell
I'm
her.
teaching her all about
rattling
it.
his bones.
Yeah, our listeners are called DCF.
You know, Maisie asked me to teach
Fully
her how to
legal.
ride the scooter. She's like, I want to
Do
learn
it.
how to ride it.
No.
And I'm like, I'll do it.
Well-
I just did it to make Andrew mad.
A gay scooter's fine.
Hold on.
It is. It's more
A
for girls.
scooter
That's
is
what
more
I say.
dangerous.
Well, it's more for
Right,
girls
right,
because
right.
it's like it's got you can sit side saddle, so you can sit under your skirt. You put your skirt underneath you, so nobody sees your pantaloons.
You get more credit for sitting side saddle on it. That's hard to drive
It is
like
very
that.
hard to do that.
That's hard as shit.
Yeah.
Like that's harder than.
That's how I ride. And sometimes I get my left side labia right up under my ass cheek, and I'm like, oh, it hurts, and I have to like jiggle it. That's the majora, not the menorah.
All right.
Want to get out of here?
Yeah, let's
All
get
right.
out of here. Done a lot of harm today.
Yeah, bad stuff today. It was fun having a lot of people pop through. Thanks
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
listener. Happy birthday, Jen. Thank you again. Love
Yeah.
to you, Bitey, and to
If you-
Mama Vann.
If you got some insurance job, what's your email, Jen?
JenVan3@gmail.com.
Okay.
No, I'm not just open to anything.
She didn't
I'm
have
exploring
Get an
options
insurance.
right now.
She didn't have a scammy email like old Twain 307 or something. Oh my
Whoa,
God.
what the
What
fuck?
was that?
Corona.
Seth gave me Corona.
Hey, but that was the first email, and no one knew what it was. Everybody's like, "Hey, there's this thing." You know.
Well, then I'll be Juggalo for life. 69 inward.
No one knew it was going to be used for business later. All right, let's get out of here.
All right, guys, thanks for listening.
We'll see you on the BDM show Monday. Have a good weekend.